Have you ever wondered why video game movies almost universally suck?
Tell me now, suffer the consequence.
Like your favorite franchise. Oh man, I can't wait for that video game to be made into a movie. Dang it, it sucks. Well, there's a reason for that. It has to do with this German director who found this weird little tax break on how to make crappy movies and still make money. It doesn't matter how good or bad the movie was or whether it even made money. And spoiler alert, none of them made any money.
Anybody want some beer?
Him and his investors made out like bandits. And in the process of working these weird financial shady deals and making a ton of money, he was ruining your favorite video game. He was cashing out on your childhood, your nostalgia, your favorite franchise got ruined.
I feel like I'm dying.
So if you're a video game fan and you've always wondered, man, why hasn't this game is so ripe for the picking for a movie? Or if your video game did get made into a movie and you're like, God, that was awful. Well, there's a reason for it, and we're going to find out today on the Salty Nerd Podcast exactly what this guy did, who he is, and then you could tag him on Twitter and be like, you're a douche. I'm kidding. Don't tag him on Twitter and tell him he's a douche.
Just stop throwing things at me.
So get ready, my salty nerds, because you're about to learn the crazy story about the man responsible for murdering video game movie adaptations.
I feel like I'm dying.
What's up, everyone? Welcome to 2024 and the Salty Nerd Podcast. I am your host, Alex, the Salty Nerd, and I am joined, as always, by my fantastic panel of nerds. Matt Vader is in the house. What's up, birthday boy?
Birthday boy.
Yeah,
weird.
Jude is also in the house. What's up? She brought it back. She brought the hello. And the producer extraordinaire, the man who does more work single-handedly than anybody I know, Matthew Kadish. Mr. Kadish, what's up, sir?
Nothing much. Don't call him that, man.
I can't call him Mr. Kadish.
Don't do that.
Mr. Mrs. Kadish.
Mr. and Mrs. Kadish are in the house.
No, he's Mr. Mrs. Kadish.
What if I call you Kadish too?
Mrs. Kadish?
Whoa.
That's her name now.
It
You have
is?
to call me Aaron. Aaron
Dash
Kadish.
Kadish.
Oh, did you hyphenate it?
I did.
Oh man, my wife hyphenated it too. It's a new age thing, you know, these feminists.
God.
Anyway,
These goddamn
this
broads.
goddamn feminist.
Tell my wife, no hyphens. I did. I told her that. No hyphens.
I'm an alpha male. You're
You're
gonna take my
marrying
name.
me. You're taking my name.
All right. To make sure we're not burying the lead here, guys, we have a brand new show, 2024. Real quick synopsis on how that's going to go. We're going to do 3 or 4 different blocks. Block A will be the thumbnail and title, paid off, so that you guys don't have to wait for that. And then we're going to go into Matt's birthday and Caveman movies.
Show him your balloon.
Look at the balloon. Where's the fat cam at? Boom. Look at that happy birthday balloon.
Oh, look at him.
And then we're going to do some news articles, and we have a brand new segment that we can't wait to roll out. I am genuinely excited for this. It's one frame only. So we're going to take a frame from a movie, and the 3 of us have to figure out what movie it came from. And if we guess wrong, we take a drink.
Wait,
I forgot we were doing this.
Do you mean we're doing just like fun game stuff?
Yeah.
With booze?
Yeah.
I thought we were doing
All
dad
right.
jokes.
Oh, I forgot about Dad Joke Chicken.
We can do it next week.
Yeah, we'll do that later. Anyway, it's going to be fun.
All right.
One frame only is going to be a
Members.
new
We
segment.
can do that for members.
Ooh.
Don't forget that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And we have immediately after this live stream, we're going to go into a members only live stream. If you are a member of the channel, you already have access to it. So we'll lead you in that direction, and you'll get a notification on your little YouTube thing, and it'll say, hey, Salty Nerds are live for members only. And then you go over there and hang out with us for an extra hour on top of the live stream that we're doing right
Actually, if everything goes correctly, as soon as this live stream is over, everyone in the chat will automatically be shifted over to the member stream.
now. Whoa.
Fancy.
Technology.
How 2024 of us.
All right. That being
My
said,
goodness.
welcome everybody in the chat. We will gum to your gum. We will gum you. We will.
I've gummed before. It's not that bad.
Really?
We will get to the chat here after block A. We're going to talk to you guys and get to your super chats and stuff like that. So feel free to donate to the channel. It helps us out greatly to make awesome content for you. All right, folks, let's get into this news article, or I guess the reason why video game movies suck, and the trend setter for that is this German director. Matthew Kadish has the details for us. Hit me with it, buddy.
Yes, indeed. So basically, we're going to tell you the story of a little known director named Uwe Boll. And Uwe Boll is a German filmmaker who is widely considered to be one of the worst filmmakers in movie history, lumped into the same category as Ed Wood. Boll has a PhD in literature, but you just goes to show how useful PhDs are because you'd never know it from watching his films. Ain't that right, Alex?
Dude, listen, when he was like, hey, make the intro for this, I was like, well, I got to find out what movies I can reference. And I've started watching scenes from some of his guys' movies, and I'm like, oh no, this is so much worse than I thought.
Like, his movies are legit bad.
Yeah.
But now that's not to say that Uwe Boll is a dumb man, right? Because he figured out a way to finance his films using an obscure German tax loophole that allowed him to not only make a ton of movies, but also snatch up the rights to many popular video games at the time.
It's probably pretty smart.
Good for him.
He's honestly,
One of the world's smartest men.
like, if I didn't take offense to him ruining video game movies, I would be like, yeah, man, get that money.
Mhm.
Like, yeah, use that use the loophole.
I mean, Tommy
Why not?
Wiseau was supposed to be like some kind of genius also, and look at his movie.
He probably
He should
is.
make a video game out of it.
A video game out of Tommy Wiseau's The Room.
Yeah.
They
Like,
already have
oh,
one.
Are you kidding?
You're tearing me apart.
No, if you go on PewDiePie's channel, he actually played the Room video game.
There's a Room video.
It's hilarious
What?
because all the levels take place in between the scenes that we saw in the game.
Oh my god.
Or
The
in the
movie, you
movie.
I mean,
Yeah.
How many,
Honestly, I kind of want to play it.
how many directors out there in Hollywood land can say they've got like 30 movies under their belt, right?
Probably not that many.
Not that many.
I don't know. Lynn
So-
Kapuzinski
good-
has a lot of
Yeah, the
movies.
good ones can, and the bad ones can too.
All right. So in the early 2000s, the German tax laws allowed for wealthy Germans who invested in movies to write off the production cost and delay paying their taxes while also reducing their tax burdens. Basically, the laws said that these investors only had to pay tax on any returns a movie made, and their investment was 100% deductible. So the minute a movie makes a profit, the investor would have to start paying taxes on that profit, but not on the initial investment. So essentially, if an investor invested in a bad movie that never made a profit, they'd have a smaller tax bill. But if the movie did make a profit, they could pay taxes on that profit and pocket the rest. So if you invested $1 million into a film, you didn't have to pay taxes on that $1 million. But if that film went out and pre-sold all the distribution rights to distributors before ever even shooting, so that the film immediately made its money back, you could be paid back your $1 million that you never had to pay taxes on, and then pay the German tax rate of 50% from the return on investment and pocket $500,000 of your money in addition to not paying taxes on your initial investment. Or you could just get a loan off of that profit, which was tax-free, and then reinvest the profit into another movie and never pay taxes on that money either. So essentially, German film investors made investing in bad movies a profitable enterprise.
So everything you just said there confused the holy living crap out of
That's
me.
why we're not millionaires.
And that's why we're not a billionaire. And that's why to be an accountant, you have to go to school. Because, man, honestly,
yeah,
right
right
over
over
my
my
head.
head. Wait, so like, what do you? It's not like you're making money. If you get an investment and then you invest that money into a movie, then that money goes towards making the movie, not like in your pocket. So you don't have to pay taxes on money that you're not. See, this is why I'm not a wealthy German aristocratic director,
Is he
because I'm like,
aristocratic?
whatever. That means nothing to me.
All right, let me just break it down for you again.
Please.
Dumb it
me
down
like
for me, buddy.
Yeah,
second grade.
I'll try to second grade it for you. All right,
Thank God I married someone smart.
let's say you have $1 million, right?
Okay.
And the German tax rate's 50%, right?
Uh-huh.
So to pay taxes on that $1 million, you basically have to give $500,000 to the government, and you keep $500,000. Is that right?
That is 50% of $1 million. Yes.
Okay. So instead of paying the government 50%, what you do is you invest all the money into a movie, and basically you can write off $1 million in your tax receipts, right? So like you don't have to pay taxes on that $1 million. Now what happens is the movie that you invested that $1 million in goes out and pre-sells to foreign distributors the rights to distribute the movie to enough foreign distributors so that you get your investment back. Okay. So you've already made your money back. Now, the law said that you only pay taxes on revenue from your investment.
So you give them $1 million. The movie makes $1 million. You get your money back. You don't pay taxes on that.
Well, you do have to pay taxes on the money that you get back, but here's the thing. So basically, you go to a bank and you get a loan off of that $1 million, where you say like the $1 million is collateral, so 20%, so you can get like a $20 million loan. That's tax free. So you live off that loan, and then you reinvest the $1 million into another movie that you don't have to pay taxes on, and then you reduce your tax burden by $1 million. So that was the scheme.
We needed to have Mexican Iron Man on as a special guest today. But yeah,
Wait.
I get it.
If we move to Germany, can we still do this?
No, they closed this loophole.
Oh,
Oh,
man.
man.
I'm like, because there's some video games I could make movies out of real
Move
quick.
to Germany. What is wrong with you?
I'd go to Germany
Yeah.
for a little while.
Can we take the Room video game and remake the Room?
A video game movie based off of a movie? That's like a
Ooh,
like a
that's,
triple.
That's deep.
Yeah.
So
oh,
we buy
shit.
we
They
buy the
already made
rights.
Inception.
We buy the rights to the Room video game, and then
Yeah.
we make our version of the Room.
Yeah.
Like we reboot the Room.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Like what Disney did with Star Wars.
Yeah.
Yes. Just make it super woke. Put a chick in it, make her lame and gay.
You're tearing me apart, Lisa.
Hi.
All right. So early in his career, Uwe Boll had quietly churned out a couple of no-budget direct-to-video thrillers, and nobody even knew he existed. But like a good training montage in movies like Rocky and the Karate Kid, these films were simply exercises for the wily German filmmaker before he went on to not only exploit his country's generous tax laws, but also worm his way into the Z-list of Hollywood. So Uwe Boll's strategy was simple. Get a marketable property, attach some recognizable names to the film, pre-sell the distribution rights to recoup the initial investments, pay back his investors, and pocket as much of the budget as he possibly could. All he needed was a good pitch for investors, and he could become rich off tax rebates. And the more money he could accrue based off his investors, the more he could hire recognizable B-list actors to give his movies credibility. And the way he was able to entice said B-list actors was he was able to acquire recognizable video game licenses that gave him credibility in Hollywood.
Listen,
The man's a genius. He's a genius.
First of all, I do not accept the phrase B-list actors because Z-list, whatever list, like non-famous, that is untrue.
Depends on when they were born.
Because
I'm a Z-list actor.
I guess you were in a couple movies,
we made
right?
a movie.
We did. We
Slap
made a
fight.
slap fight movie.
Yeah. Z-list.
You're an X-list.
I had a Z-list director
So you're-
direct us
you're
in a
boomer
Z-list
list.
clip.
That's true.
I have signed an autograph.
Are you
am
a member of
officially
SAG?
Z-list. No. Kind of wish I
Oh.
was. That'd be kind of fun, right?
What was the acronym in World Police for the actor?
FAG.
FAG, but what did it stand for? I don't remember.
Film Actors Guild.
Film Actors Guild. That's right.
Perfect. Makes perfect sense.
Anyway, I have to disagree with that statement because when I was researching this and I was doing the intro and I'm finding clips for the movie and stuff like that, this dude's got guys like Ben Kingsley,
Legit.
legit.
Oh my God, they must feel so duped.
Burt Reynolds was in one of the movies with Jason Statham, your favorite actor of
My
all
favorite. Let me add.
time. And Gimli, Salah from Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
He was in whatever that nonsensical King movie was.
Lord of the Rings.
No, it was a ripoff Lord of the Rings. What was it called, Kadish?
It was called In the Name of the King.
In the Name of the King.
A
Oh my.
dungeon siege tale.
It
A
stars Jason
dungeon
Statham.
siege tale.
It stars Jason Statham, and along with
So
the King.
wait,
The King
so-
is from a Burt Reynolds.
First of all, how dare you invoke the name
it's Jason Statham.
in my presence?
don't ever make fun of Burt Reynolds either.
I'm not making fun of Burt Reynolds.
Yeah.
I want to know what this guy did to get Burt Reynolds in his movie. That's what I want to know.
So
I think Burt
basically-
Reynolds had a high tax bill or something. Yeah.
Well, basically, he called, all the major agencies in Hollywood and said, like, hey, what big name actors available do you have for like these dates? And then they'd say, like, okay, come out to like Czechoslovakia for like two to 3 days. We'll like shoot all your stuff. We'll pay a couple $1 million. And that was like how he got these actors to come out. Most of them, like, so first of all, he'd cast them without a finished script. And then they'd come out and most of them would just shoot their stuff without actually interacting with other actors in the movie
Mhm.
because like, they just like scheduled them to like come out whenever.
Yeah.
So oftentimes when you're watching these movies from Uwe Boll, the actors aren't actually like talking to anyone. when
I
they're doing
can't
their
wait for
scenes.
Statham's next movie. He's going to make a sequel to The Beekeeper called The Master Gardener. It's going to be
Wait, hold on. Did
fantastic.
you watch The Beekeeper?
I've seen the preview for it.
It
looks dumb as shit.
It looks dumb, but
looks
it's
like
kinda
Statham
fun.
doing Statham stuff.
Flip a
Yeah,
fucking
man.
table.
Should we make Jude watch Jason Statham movies?
No.
Master Gardener.
He's like begging me.
Okay, when we talked about doing staff pick, I thought
That's
you were.
right.
I thought you were gonna make me watch a
Oh,
cartoon.
yes.
No, I'm gonna
So-
make you. I forgot about that thing we got to do.
I
But
did
yeah,
forget about that. So
Yeah,
we
we'll-
have.
we'll-
I
We'll
volunteer
talk
streaming to
about-
watch a cartoon.
we'll talk about that later.
We'll talk about it later
We'll talk
in the
about
member stream.
Yeah,
Yeah, we'll talk about that in the member stream. If you're a member of the channel, there's gonna be an extra hour tagged onto the end of this live stream. So we'll
We're
put a pin in
talking
that.
about Uwe Boll right
And I'm
now.
gonna leave it up to you guys to remember because I am not going
Okay.
to.
Don't forget, I'm gonna get a pick too. Be gentle.
All right. At the time, video game adaptations weren't high in demand in Hollywood, and Boll could acquire the rights to them very cheaply. And the video game publishers usually didn't care what happened to the movie adaptation because any movie adaptation would help the sales of the video games. And at the time, Boll was the only one throwing cash towards the publishers for the rights to their products. Boll scooped up the rights to House of the Dead by Sega, Alone in the Dark by Infogrames, Blood Rain by Terminal Reality, Dungeon Siege by Gas Powered Games, Postal by Running with Scissors, and Far Cry by Ubisoft.
Oh,
I
devastated.
just to tag on that a little bit.
Yeah.
I do know that he tried to get the rights to the World of Warcraft movie,
Did he?
and Blizzard was like, "No,
Is this-
anybody but you, bro."
Hold on. Is this the guy? Is this the guy who paved the way for Paul Stanky Anderson to make all his crappy video game movies, like the Resident Evil and all that stuff?
No. So like they were kind of tanking video game adaptations side by side,
Oh, okay.
but independently of each other.
There's just a Wonder Twin Powers activate kind of a thing.
Yeah.
P-Stank is a pioneer.
P-Stank. Hashtag P-Stank.
Maybe Uwe and Stanky should get together.
Oh, what if they teamed up and made a movie together?
Uwe Stank. Sounds like a weird German like techno band.
Uwe Stank.
Uwe Stank.
Hey, wait, Uwe Stank. Isn't that a band?
Uwe Stank. Now is the time when we dance.
It sounds like the counterpart to like his exotic dancer thing that we
Yes.
came
Oh,
up
Black
with
Cherry
earlier.
Vader?
Black Cherry Vader.
Yeah.
Cherry Vader.
That's an inside joke.
Yeah, yeah.
That's an inside joke for the members content. Black Cherry Vader. Remind us of that one too in the comments.
Yeah, okay.
No, but like immediately when I started like researching this, and I was like, oh, this is like a PWS Anderson thing. Like he makes really crappy video game adaptations, and for some reason, it doesn't matter how much money they lose, he just keeps making them. So I don't know. I feel like he took a page out of this guy's book.
Well, I would go so far as to say, you know how much I hate Stanky Anderson.
Oh yeah.
But Stanky Anderson's video game adaptations look like Scorsese films compared to Uwe Boll's.
Fair enough. I do like the first Resident Evil movie. I know the video game people hate it, but like the first one's pretty entertaining. I'm not gonna lie, that one's pretty cool.
Yeah.
They get more and more ridiculous.
Resident Evil.
Yeah, the first one
Okay,
with
yeah.
I
I would actually dare say that I quite like that movie.
You do the first one.
The first one.
What about that reboot that they did recently, the Resident Evil one? I thought I liked that movie.
That was good. The Raccoon City
Yeah,
one.
Raccoon City.
We
Think-
loved that
Did
one.
we like that?
Yeah, we
one?
went to the
Yeah.
theater. Did we like it?
That's the one that you yelled across. It was just the four of us in
Yeah,
the
there was
theater. You were
nobody
like,
else in the
Private-
theater.
I'm going to the bathroom.
Nobody else
we
in
were
the theater,
like,
guys.
Jesus, okay,
All right,
just
whatever.
fucking go.
Anyway. Yeah, like there's, there's some video game movies that are just like, yeah, that was kind of fun,
Yeah.
and then there's ones like this. I'm a fan of Far Cry. I've played all the games,
Mhm.
and I've been kind of pretty loyal to that franchise for a long time now. And I looked one episode or one trailer for the Far Cry movie that he made, and I was like, nope, not gonna watch it, not even a little bit. And the same thing for I think you and I had the same experience for the In the Name of the King. I was like, Jason Statham in a medieval sword fighting movie?
Yes,
Hell yeah,
please.
man, that sounds rad.
Yeah.
And I got about 10 minutes in, I was like, nope, never mind.
Yeah.
I blame Jason Statham for that.
No, it wasn't his fault. He could be good in movies.
That's
Alright.
not true.
It is true, Jude. I'm
Hmm.
gonna make her watch a Statham movie that's good.
There's some out there.
Yeah, throw some Jason Statham movies that are good in the chat. Let me know in the chat. Go ahead, Kate. Just keep going.
All right, guys. So Boll's first film was 2003's House of the Dead, which Boll described as a prequel to the story of the video game. Famously, Boll made the decision to edit in actual scenes from the video game during the film's climactic zombie fights, presumably to save money on action scenes.
Mm.
That's great.
The film was ranked as 41st out of the 100 worst reviewed movies of the 2000s.
If you go on
He's
YouTube,
making lists.
if you go, hey, there is a Razzies Award.
Yeah.
Like they give awards for being really bad at your job.
Yeah.
It's legit.
When do we get a Razzie for
I
for
was just gonna
podcasting?
say-
there a podcasting Razzie?
Well, there needs to be.
Yeah, we win, right?
We're going
Maybe
after
we
that.
can start that.
Let's go.
Yeah.
A YouTube Razzie
We're having
Award.
the annual Las Vegas podcast Razzies.
We're the only people in the list.
Yeah.
Just one.
Yeah, we win. We kill it every
Every
year.
time.
Every
Every
year.
Well, I can't remember what I was saying. What was I saying?
I don't know.
Something about Jason Statham just to
Something,
irritate you.
yeah.
I love watching
we,
Jude swerve.
we were talking about how he edited in video game
Oh,
footage
yeah.
into
yeah.
the actual movie.
Hey, you
That's
know,
a great move. Why not?
not bad. What didn't Doom with The Rock do the same thing?
No, but they made it look like it was from the game,
Okay, they did the first person view, right?
which I actually thought was cool in that movie.
Right.
It's like if they're making a video game movie, let's have a little homage to the video game in the movie.
Fair enough.
Make it look like it's in the game. You know, kind of neat,
Maybe.
kind of cool. I like
You
it.
know who else is in that movie? The Rock and Carl Urban.
Yeah,
A very young Carl Urban.
we're gonna have to watch it on video.
I'm down. You want to watch Doom?
We can.
We could do a side-by-side playthrough of the game.
Ooh,
Only if we can watch Doom 2 right after the movie.
All right.
is there a second movie?
Yes.
What? All right, I'll watch it.
I'm
Doom
down.
Sure.
2, Return of the Hisach Quizach.
Do you know what Doom is, Jude? Have you
I
ever
know
played
it's
it?
a video game.
Yeah, you never-
And you sold me. You were like The Rock and Carl Urban.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
You're gonna
Should I,
you're
like-
gonna
It's
hate life.
actually you might actually really like that.
probably
movie.
it
will.
sounds like something I would like.
Yeah.
Like, I'm
Because The Rock
not-
turns into a bad guy, I think, and
Yeah,
Carl
Rock is
Urban
not a good
turns
dude.
into a superhero or
Yeah.
something.
I don't
Yeah,
It's been a while.
weird. But
I'm
fun.
in.
I'm into.
I'm in.
I love video game movies.
Wibble.
All right. Well, speaking of, Bull's next film was Alone in the Dark, an action horror film starring Christian Slater, Tara Reid, and Stephen Dorff.
I'm in.
God damn.
As opposed to an H.P. Lovecraft style mystery thriller like The Game, Bull turned it into an action film with Matrix like slow mo gun battles, car chases, and sex scenes. It holds a 1% approval rating on Rotten Tomatoes and is considered one of the worst films ever made.
Yes.
Right up our alley.
Sounds
We need to watch
amazing.
Listen, the sex scene in Blood Rain, there was some, I don't know if I can say this on YouTube or not, but there was some licking and some other things going on. It was pretty wild. I was like, whoa.
Is it Cindy Crawford, Lesser Baldwin level sex scene, or
Oh, butts on a train?
It's
Butts on a train.
it's more like low rent. The guy who directed RoboCop and Basic Instinct.
Oh,
yeah, that guy?
yeah, that guy. I don't know his name.
Yeah, but if we ever open up a male strip club,
Paul
we're calling
Verhoeven.
it Butts on a
Paul
Train.
Verhoeven.
Oh,
Paul-
okay.
It's a
yeah,
low
yeah.
rent Paul Verhoeven sex scene.
All right.
Okay.
Because you know how Paul Verhoeven likes to get like really graphic
Mhm.
and stuff like that. So kind of the same mentality as German.
Okay. What were you saying about butts on a train?
Welcome to Butts on a Train.
Yeah.
Where the International House of Black Sherry Vader dances nightly.
What if we create a strip joint type thing on a train? Because there's trains around here. There's that one out in Bonn. What is that
Dude,
called?
they've got party buses that go up and down the strip and do that.
Yeah, this is Vegas, man. Put it on
Yeah.
a train. Put it on the monorail.
Yeah, dude, yeah.
Dude.
Already,
Why
I
haven't they done
guarantee
that?
it's already been done.
You think so?
Oh, yeah.
All right. Anyway,
100%.
hashtag butts on the train. Keep going. Kenny.
All right. Blood Rain starred Christiana Loken, Michael Madsen, Billy Zane, Udo Kier,
Billy Z.
Meatloaf, Michelle Rodriguez, and Ben Kingsley.
That is a hell of a cast.
That's a hell of a
Honestly,
guy. Dude.
Bless his heart, but Meatloaf has never been in a movie that
Wait.
wasn't.
Wait, rest in
Well,
peace.
Fight Club.
Yeah, yeah.
Fight Club. Fight Club was good.
Meatloaf was in Fight Club?
Rip
Who did he
Meatloaf.
play in Blood Rain? Was he the big fat vampire thing that she killed?
I don't remember. But
Oh,
famously, Bull hired actual prostitutes instead of actors for a scene featuring Meatloaf
As
Yeah.
you do.
Yeah, because
Sex
it was-
work is work.
because it was cheaper to hire whores and would save on production costs.
That's
Blood
great.
Rain is considered Bull's best film, even though it was nominated for 6 Golden Raspberry Awards and holds a 4% on Rotten Tomatoes.
It's cheaper to hire whores than actors.
Apparently.
I gotta remember
You know
that.
what you don't need?
Not
Literally
here.
just had a conversation about keeping it clean. And this one,
You know what you
This one
don't
is like,
need?
We're more than 5 minutes in. We're okay.
You know what you don't need when you hire prostitutes? Whatever.
That's correct.
Instead of actors, you don't need a sex coach on staff.
Mhm.
An intimacy
you-
An
coordinator.
intimacy coordinator.
Well, this was
You
way
double
before
dip.
those.
You double
You
dip?
probably don't have to worry
I
about.
think they can handle themselves, right?
Do they still have to worry about like union
Who's
rules and contracts?
protecting
No.
everyone
No.
else?
No, I mean like he hired actual prostitutes in order to bypass.
Okay,
Germans.
They were
Stop.
already at his
Oh,
hotel
stop.
that morning. He
Stop.
was like, I'm making a movie. You guys
Stop.
want to...
You want to just jump in?
Yeah.
I need
I need to
top of
know
scene.
right now when we film Viking Cop, we're hiring prostitutes, right?
Yeah.
to save on union.
100%.
dues,
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm totally doing it
We'll,
now.
we'll make sure they're Russian just for you, Matt.
Oh man, I'm hitting the gym this week.
So did he film these movies?
Let's
Oh,
go.
that's gonna make you hit the gym. That's gonna make you hit the gym.
All this time, that's all it took.
That's all it took. It's just a Russian prostitute.
Yeah.
God
You just
dang
need to
it.
hire an actress who speaks in a Russian accent, who's just is going to like stand in the gym, just like smoking and throwing shoes at him. It's
Mhm.
like, work harder, you
That's-
bastard.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
I
so
think if
hot.
he had legitimate prostitutes on the staff, they could take care of themselves. They're not gonna be bullied by some pansy ass
I thought we
actors.
were gonna be like trashing Uwe Boll today. This dude is like becoming my fucking hero. Okay, I'm sorry.
What a shocking turn of events.
I got an idea. Whores. Let's go. They're cheaper than actors.
I mean, when you're
Yes, it all rests on whores.
listen, man, when you're trying to skate a tax code, why
I
not
was-
just go all the
listen,
way?
I was
I'm just picturing, you know, that meme or that gif where it's just like math happening up here.
Yes.
And just be like,
Hmm.
whores.
Horse.
I was so not looking forward to this part of the show today. He goes,
Same.
Uwe Boll. It's like, oh, okay, this is
Yeah,
interesting now.
listen.
I'm down.
This is what happens when Kadish comes up with a topic and we all go, really? And then he pulls some magic rabbit out of his hat.
No,
he's
and
like,
then we all do 3 shots before
Yeah.
we start.
and everything's interesting.
Yeah.
Right.
Shout
All
out,
Secret
right.
sauce.
shout out to Scotland.
What's next, man?
Yeah.
All
What,
right.
what did he hire whores for the next movie? Let's
Tell us more about the whores.
Yeah. Did you guys just want to talk about Eastern European prostitutes?
They are the
Yeah, let's
superior,
really hammer
they
down
are
on that
the
one thing.
superior prostitute,
Yeah.
Eastern European,
Yeah.
from Ukraine. Yes, there's
Oh no.
a lot of Ukrainian prostitutes out there right now.
Speaking of Ukraine, have you guys been watching?
No, not even a little bit.
The news?
The news? No.
No,
Shit.
no. The Curious Case of Natalia Grace.
Mm-mm.
Uh-uh.
Okay, we're going to talk about it later.
All right.
All right, the members thing.
Yeah.
All right. So the fourth video game adaptation of Bowls was Dungeon Siege, which was renamed to In the Name of the King, a Dungeon Siege Tale. It starred Jason Statham, Claire Forlani, Lily Sobieski, John Rhys Davies, Ron Perlman, and Ray Liotta. It was Bowles' most expensive film, clocking in at $60 million.
Wow.
It would be Bowles' last big budget film, grossing only $10 million worldwide.
Because he can't be trusted with $60 million.
It was also nominated for 5 Golden Raspberry Awards, but that didn't stop Bowl from making a trilogy out of the franchise, directing a second and third film.
Fantastic.
with that
sounds
original
great.
60 million, probably.
Probably. Like, you know what I can do with this
I
extra
had a little
money?
left over.
Can you double dip on
That was
the tax code?
I mean, that cast, that was probably all.
Dude, that's a banger cast.
That
Ray
was,
Didn't that
Liotta?
also have Matthew Lillard and,
Yes.
and Burt Reynolds in it?
Yes,
Jesus.
that's the one. Burt Reynolds was the king. Jason Statham was his son. Spoiler alert.
freaking Ray Liotta.
Ray Liotta
What?
was like Merlin, like an evil wizard who was like planning on killing the king. I haven't seen this movie. This is just what I got from editing the intro and like scrolling through the movie to find funny moments. I was like, oh shit, this movie's intense.
I got to check this movie
It's
out.
got Gimli in it. He's like the king's
John Rhys Davies.
the right hand. of the
Oh.
king. I can't remember that guy's name.
Mhm.
Nobody tosses it. It only counts as one.
All right.
Yeah.
Trust me. Don't tell the elf.
Like, I want to watch that movie now. Oh, crap, I said it. Demonetized. All right. I said the F word, man. We're not
Oh, I
supposed to
said
swear
it. I said it
anymore.
like 5 minutes.
Did
ago.
you?
Yeah, but we're okay.
I probably said it too.
Yeah. I mean,
Continue.
All right. Bowl also made headlines by picking a very public feud with directors Michael Bay, George Clooney, and Eli Roth. He famously appeared in the nude on an episode of G4 TV's Attack of the Show and made claims that his movie Postal could beat Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull at the box office.
Okay, hold on.
dude, this guy,
Wait,
this
wait,
guy's
wait, wait, wait,
he's
wait,
a
wait.
marketing genius. He's a fucking genius. I'm sorry. You were like, what?
Pause. Legit. Probably. What movie is this?
Postal.
No, it's probably better than that movie. That doesn't exist.
It's like, I know if I want to market a terrible movie, I'm going to pick a fight with Steven Spielberg or something, right?
Pick a
Or
fight with somebody.
James
dude.
Mangold.
Can you
Let's pick a
imagine?
fight with
Right, I was
James
just gonna
Mangold.
say, you mean the way that we did with
Yeah,
James
yeah.
Mangold?
Yeah, dude, you imagine like, okay, let's just pull a thing out of the air or something like that. Len Kabaczynski, good friend of
Uh-huh.
ours,
Yeah,
awesome guy,
yeah.
makes ridiculous movies.
Mm.
What if he makes his rip-off Star Wars movie and then picks a fight with that chick who's making the newest Star Wars movie
Oh, yeah.
with Rey and all that stuff, and everybody's like, this is gonna be
Epic.
terrible.
Epic.
What if he just goes out and is like, you know what, dude? I'm gonna do it myself. And I bet you it'll make more money than yours.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be great?
Yeah.
You literally
great.
just gave him ideas right now.
Len, call me. I want to be in it.
Yeah.
Put whores in it.
They're cheaper.
They're cheaper.
I
Stop
believe
saying
I,
whores as I'm drinking.
I believe Lynn's already done that in a couple of his movies.
Yeah, he's got tit shots in his movies.
Just drive down the road. Hey, ladies. I'm making a
Go down Tropicana.
Yeah. Drive out the Pahrump.
Oh, that's super easy. Pahrump?
Those are the legal ones.
Yeah.
Those are those
Those are the ones that are they're safe in their little
Yeah.
haven.
One of the girls that was in one of the actors who was in some of his movies, she also does nails. She did my nails for our wedding.
Get out.
a whore that does nails.
I did not
What?
say
Don't
that.
say
That's
that.
not what I said.
She's a friend of hers.
Oh, I'm
Actor.
sorry.
Actor.
Actor.
She's an. I'm
Don't
an actor.
Don't put quotes in it.
Stop.
All right.
Dude, you made this for me.
Keep going.
Now you're paying the price. Okay.
I didn't know vodka makes you crazy.
Hey, it's his birthday. Go easy.
That's
on
right.
him.
Oh, it is. Yeah.
Right.
All right. So, of the people that Bull feuded with, only Michael Bay made a response saying, "This guy is a fucking idiot." Bull responded by challenging Bay to a boxing match in Las Vegas.
What, did it happen? I want to watch it.
It didn't happen.
Oh,
Going to
man.
engage in some fisticuffs.
Wait. Who can I challenge a boxing match to? James Mangold. You? You want to box with me? You probably kick
I
my
boxed
ass.
this morning.
She's training,
Yeah.
dude. She's training.
Yeah, she's probably faster than I am.
She's gonna come into the studio later. Kara's gonna be all back in UFC braids.
Yeah, braids.
Like all the chicks do.
I would rock some fucking braids.
She's gonna have some eye makeup and just be
Yeah.
ready to roll.
I love
I'm
boxing.
gonna walk in with my freaking like robe. Hey, what's up, guys? Ooh.
Everyone loves boxing until they get hit.
Dude, the
Fun
chicks.
fact: I come from boxing.
Listen, the women in UFC are way more fun
Phrasing.
than watching the guys. They're way
I come
tougher.
from it.
Come
No,
for
I
boxing.
just meant like I have
Oh,
boxers in my family, and I was raised on boxing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, she can totally kick my ass. What were you saying?
I was just mumbling that the women fights in UFC are way more fun to watch than the dude fights. They're tougher. They're meaner. Just saying.
I believe you.
It got really serious.
I know.
The female of the species is far heavier than the male.
Listen, man. That's not even fake. That's not fake. If you go back
That's
in
Nishi.
history and if you go back in history and watch and learn about like
Mess your shit up.
female-led armies,
Oh
they're
God.
freaking ruthless.
Uh-huh.
They just like scorched earth.
Yeah.
At least the dudes are like, "I'll leave you alive."
Yeah.
We'll pray.
Do we
Well,
have?
We're
do
gonna
we have terms? Yeah, I
we're,
think
we're,
we
we're
do.
gonna impregnate you, but we'll leave you alive. The women are like, "You're dead."
The dudes ride their horses out in the middle of the battlefield and they talk.
Yeah.
It's like, we good? Yeah, we're good. Okay, I'm gonna take that land. You can take that title.
The men are cordial.
Let's go.
And the women are just
Shaking
feral.
hands.
gonna-
Yeah.
Fuck your world up. Yeah. It's good. Yeah, that's pretty accurate.
Don't tell Hollywood that movie they made a couple about what the Woman King or whatever was actually about this women who just like enslaved half their tribe
Yeah.
and killed a bunch of people. They're like, look at these heroes. They're like, read the history.
What
Yeah.
crazy thing did Uwe Boll do next?
All right. So ultimately, all of Uwe Boll's movies lost money, with House of the Dead costing $22 million and making only $13 million worldwide. Alone in the Dark cost $32 million and grossed only $6 million worldwide. And of course, Dungeon Siege cost $60 million and only made $10 million worldwide. But even though these movies lost money, Uwe Boll and his investors ended up making a lot of money out of them, at least until the German government closed down this tax loophole. But by then, Boll had done his damage. Video game adaptations had always been hard for Hollywood to figure out, but Uwe Boll's terrible movies added a stigma to video game adaptations that still plague Hollywood to this day, though it seems to be slowly changing as movies like Sonic, Super Mario Bros., and Five Nights at Freddy's come out. However, since the release of House of the Dead in 2003, there has been a 17-year period where Hollywood and audiences have looked down upon video game adaptations, mostly due to Uwe Boll's contributions to the genre. Boll retired from filmmaking in 2016 after the release of Rampage: President Down. citing funding
Wow.
difficulties, which meant that his tax scheme was no longer viable. He announced his retirement from filmmaking in a YouTube video entitled "Fuck You All." He has since become a successful restaurateur, opening multiple restaurants around the world. And in 2020, Bull finally won an award that wasn't a Golden Raspberry, winning the Gold Award for Best European Restaurant from the Vancouver Magazine Awards.
All right, my final thoughts on this subject is when I retire from YouTube, I'm going to make a final video, and that's the name of the video.
F you all.
F you all.
That's great.
I'm out. Peace.
Listen,
That's
man.
pretty much what you did at your last job. You sent that email that was like, fuck you all.
No, I burnt that bridge. I'm never going
I'm
back there
sorry.
for sure.
Listen, you've just made me a fan today. That's
Are you going to
for
go
real?
watch all those movies?
I might go watch the one with that all-star cast.
Jason Statham.
Stay with the
Yeah.
one with like
Statham, Reynolds.
Discord watch
the-
party tonight.
the one with
Ray
Thank
Liotta.
Ray Liotta in it.
Yeah. That's In the Name of the King. It's free on YouTube. You can watch it.
I'm definitely gonna watch that movie this week. I gotta get the Barbie taint out of my
The
brain.
Barbie
I
taint.
watched that movie.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Can I watch it with you? Because I couldn't get all the way through In the Name of the King. It was just too dumb. But if I'm with you,
Maybe we'll watch it next week.
we could probably do it
I
together.
haven't done a watch party in a while, but we'll
Yeah.
see.
I like watching movies with you guys.
Well, you can every time we do a watch party, I can't stop people from joining us. So yeah.
Oh,
you're-
good.
You're always welcome.
Oh, he can't stop me. Yay!
I can't
Jude,
stop you.
you're-
I can't
Mute.
stop you from going if you want.
Mute Jude.
It's not an invite, but I'll take it.
That's how,
Always an
that's how
invite.
Matt flirts with girls. Like, I can't stop you from coming over my house.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
it is.
Oh my god.
If you come over there, that implies
I've
that you're
ever
going to get
wanted.
some terrible stuff done to you.
Listen, I
right.
didn't
Okay.
order the lobster when I came over.
Oh, I mentioned the bisque.
Yeah. The bisque.
Yada yada yada. I never heard from him again. Cheers.
Oh, I thought 2024 was going to be different.
No,
It's not.
it's more the same.
It's just us
Mhm.
being stupid. It's fine.
All right. Well, I don't know. What are you're a fan now?
I'm a fan of Uwe Boll. Uwe Boll. Uwe. How do you say his name? Uwe Boll.
Dude, I'm drunk. I can't tell you.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm not, but I still can't say his name. Uwe Boll. I think that's right.
the only I do not forgive him for what he did to Far Cry.
Yeah.
Because legitimately, those are great games that could be turned into really awesome movies. It could be a franchise because they're all basically like Die Hard on an island,
Mhm.
essentially.
Isn't every movie?
I was
Yes,
just
Die
gonna
Hard
say,
on
like
Island?
most movies are.
Most movies are Die Hard on an island.
Die Hard on a
on
insert,
blank
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fair. All of
Bus, plane,
Yeah.
space,
Yeah.
boat,
that's not wrong.
bridge.
Keanu Reeves movies. Okay.
Yeah, Speed, Die Hard on a
Alright.
boat, on a bus. What's that Lockdown with that one guy, Jeff Pace or something like that? God, that's a legitimately underrated movie though. I've watched it several times. It's really good. Lockdown or Lock Up or something like that. Do you remember what it is?
I know what movie you're talking about, and I'm trying to remember the actor because it wasn't even close to what you.
It's not Jeff Pace or
No.
whatever his name was. I don't know. He was
Goldblum.
no, not Goldblum.
Bridges.
No, not Bridges. Another Jeff.
Jeff.
No,
Pierce.
No,
Pierce something.
Guy
Brosnan.
Pearce.
Guy Pierce.
Ah,
Hmm.
we were
Jeff,
so
Guy,
close.
You know.
We were so
I
close.
never would have
Guy.
got that.
Guy.
Okay. Mm.
Anyway, Jude, are you going to watch Usain Bolt's movies?
Usain Bolt. He's not the soccer
Uwe
player.
Boll. Uwe Boll.
Yeah, I'm interested in watching some Uwe Boll movies, and I would like to watch them with you.
Okay.
All right.
Like as someone who's watched quite a few Uwe Boll movies,
This sounds like some stuff I'd be into, honestly.
maybe like they're so bad that even you might not be able to. stomach
Honestly,
them.
every movie that we have to watch for the show, Katie's just like, I don't wanna. And I'm like, oh, come on. It'll be fun. We'll do it together. And then afterwards, he was like, that was pretty fun.
You know what? You should start with Far Cry because that's in my
I'm not-
experience, that's
listen.
by far the most ridiculous one.
Whose house
I'm
are
not-
we watching it at?
I'm
I
not
know
gonna-
you don't
I'm
want to
not-
come to mine.
You can come to my house.
Okay.
Oh,
In your garage?
big old
Do
TV.
you think that your garage is better?
No.
We're doing it in the living room?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you got that new shit.
The garage is now a storage unit. Anyway.
I'm not going to watch the Uwe Boll library, but I am going to watch that one movie.
Yeah.
And I'll do it as a watch party at some point. Probably,
Okay,
probably
cool.
next week.
All right.
We'll just make it happen.
All right, guys. We're gonna move into our second block.
We got to
And in the meantime, yeah, so in that transition period, we're gonna mention your super chats and some of your comments here. I can't wait because I saw a couple of really good ones. I'm gonna go in there. You were raising your hand? Yeah, go ahead. Go. You're good. First of all, William Forbes is in the house. Big supporter of the channel. What's up, SMP? It's a new year. First salty video of 2024. So happy to see y'all. Ready for another year with the awesome content and the awesome team. Thank you so much, sir. Really appreciate it. I am genuinely excited to be here today. This is a lot of fun. First live stream of 2024, new content, all kinds of cool stuff.
I know we do the Saturday thing.
Yeah.
But it's not the same as getting in here around the table with my friends. It's different. I mean, I love doing that, don't get me wrong, but this is what I love about what we do.
Yeah. It's different when you're in the room together. Like you guys have an awesome show on Saturday, 10 a.m. Check it out, Salty Saturdays.
Yeah.
And you guys have a guest roster that's like legit. It's
wild.
pretty wild how many people you get on there. It's awesome. Kudos to Kadish for making those relationships, and you too. I see your little whiteboard with your like, I'm gonna have this person on.
Who do I want?
But yeah, the Saturday show's awesome. But there's something special about sitting in a room together with a bunch of people, and it takes away the, that layer of disconnect.
Like if I'm upset with you, you know it.
Oh yeah, I can feel it. Kick me under the table, you son of a. The next one, $5 from William Forbes. What's up, man? Thank you so much. I actually liked In the Name of the King. It's legitimately trash, but I watched it with friends, and it quickly became a cult watch for my friend group. Yeah, I can see that 100%. Just the snippets that I watched when I was editing the intro, I was like, this movie's so stupid, but it's kind of cool. It's kind of like I could see us having a good time watching it together. It'd be fun. It could definitely be a cult classic for sure. And $2 from Late Night with Cap. What's up, JT? How you doing, buddy? Hey, nerds. I am down for a YouTube Razzies.
We could call it the YouTube Salties.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give them a salt shaker.
The saltiest of awards. Yeah. I still have a grip of those salt shakers that Nick had made for us in my garage.
Back in 2019.
Back in 2019. He's like,
I got one on my shelf at home.
Yeah, I got a whole box of them. We could probably give those out.
Salt shaker for the award.
For the award.
Here you go.
Salt shaker. Your YouTube channel sucks.
We could just mail those out to people. It's like, hey, man.
Yeah, probably. It's good merch. Let's see. Okay, so I saw a couple of suggestions for good Jason Statham movies, and I wanted to get them out here. Italian. Okay, this is a good one from Wendy. The Italian Job is a good Jason Statham movie.
That's not really a Jason Statham movie, though.
It's an ensemble movie, but that's
a Mark Wahlberg movie.
I guess. I don't know. But he's in it. I like some of the Fast and the Furious movies that he's in as well.
Dude,
let's see.
I'm over that shit.
Over what?
Fast and Furious movies.
Are you? You done with them?
I'm done. I couldn't finish
the 10th one.
10th. I couldn't. I just listen. There was a bunch of movies that we didn't watch last year that I've been trying to get caught up on the last few weeks. Fast 10 was one, and I stopped. I can't watch this stupid shit. Family. It's so bad. Once we had once they had the ridiculous drag race in Rio, and then the super secret prison escape scene.
Yeah,
I'm like, no.
Did you guys hear Lisa Bonet filed for divorce against Momoa?
Like a year and a half ago.
Yeah, that's old news, dude.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What a shame. Wait, he's single now?
Oh, are you interested?
I think they both. I think they both have
Listen to me, bro.
others.
Listen to me very closely. I'm not gay.
But Jason Statham.
Not Jason Statham. Is Jason Momoa was like, yo, bro, you want to team up? I'd be like, yeah, bro, I got you. What are we gonna do? We're gonna
Honestly,
go surfing in Hawaii.
For a second there, I thought you were gonna say Statham, and I was like,
no, I don't know.
Can't be friends.
I don't know.
If you hook up with Jason Statham, sorry.
You mean when you say team up, like it's not gay, if it's in a three-way, or like, I'm not sure what you mean.
Maybe it's for tax breaks. I don't know.
All right, whatever.
Maybe.
Yeah, man, I'll tax break you.
You want to tax
break the shit out of you.
You want to hide those millions that you got, buddy? I got you, man.
I know just where you can hide them, big guy.
We get free healthcare in Canada.
I don't know what Jude's doing.
He doesn't live in Canada, does he?
I mean, he works there.
Well, this is a lot.
Did you give you another one?
Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
I asked him if he wanted one.
Yeah,
and he went like this.
Well, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, do you want another drink?
It's just vodka, cran, and lime.
That's fine.
We're not drinking YouTube.
It's all good.
Okay, so the next block. What do we got on the roster? Oh, it's Caveman movie.
Caveman.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Huzzah!
So Matt Vader's birthday is today,
Yeah.
literally today. And
Oh,
for
God.
your birthday
Really?
week, you were like,
Ooh.
Caveman.
you had some nostalgic ideas because we did Caveman movies, like 3 years ago. And it was some of our
It
best
was
content.
Fantastic. Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Quest for Fire with Ron Perlman. Look at that. Yeah, put that leather. Yep, perfect.
Yeah.
Where's his headband, Jude?
I got you. I'm on
Okay,
it.
yeah, perfect. So he was like, listen, for my birthday, I want to do another Caveman thing. And you picked the movie Caveman.
Vader Alunda, Jude.
Zug, zug. Tell us about this movie and why you picked it, buddy.
So you know, when you're 11 years old and you watch, man, that was weird. I look like a Russian Cossack.
Like a Tsar.
Yeah.
Tsar Vader.
I just been listen, man. When you're 11 and you watch a movie like this, you feel like you're getting one up on people. It's like, oh, this is dirty. I'm not supposed to watch this.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And
Yeah.
I had like a really weird
Childhood.
childhood, I guess. And I hadn't seen this movie in decades.
Yeah.
And we watched Caveman movies a few years ago. And I go, we need to watch Caveman. Because that movie is really dirty and it's really caveman-y.
Mhm.
But it's neither of those things. It's really not that dirty. It's more of a Mel Brooks movie when you get into it, right?
Do you want me to give you a quick
Yeah,
Do you have a synopsis
do.
for us?
I did
Oh my
do
God,
one.
Jude. Yeah, go ahead. I
Okay.
didn't even know. Yeah, go for it. What is Caveman all about?
1981, Caveman, rated PG.
Really? Okay.
PG? It's really PG.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
With a runtime of 1 hour 31 minutes, had a budget of 4.5 million. What do you think it brought into the box?
I don't know.
What was the budget?
4.5?
4.5.
I don't know.
$2 million.
Yeah, I was like, it's gonna be like just barely making its money back. I'll say 4 million.
Yeah,
Yeah.
agreed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
15.
Wow.
What?
It made
There
some money.
was not.
A lot going on during that time.
Also, porn wasn't easy to get to in 1981. You had to actually go to a theater, and this was easier.
Can I just go watch that Caveman movie with the chick with a push-up bra on?
So,
Barbara Bach, dude.
ready?
Woo. Yeah.
A took.
I took Alunda Landa.
Dude, just do the whole synopsis in Caveman
I'm
words.
trying.
Okay, go ahead.
A took really want fuck Lana because Lana shake ass and is begging for it. Lana no want fuck a took.
Wow.
And even though in a caveman movie, this shouldn't matter what Lana wants. Maybe a took just go fuck Shelley Long instead. Even though blonde cave woman so ugly. Discuss.
There you go. Dennis Quaid.
Nailed it, Jude.
Thank you.
Dennis Quaid
Dennis Quaid, young Dennis Quaid,
as Law.
So
Shelley Long.
as
Barbara
the smoking
Bach.
hot, the smoking hot cave
Ringo
woman.
Starr.
Mhm.
The cast in this movie is banging.
Mhm.
It's a good cast.
So while we were watching it, obviously Kadish and I watched these things together. I was like doing other shit, and they were like, Law, this and Law, that. And I was
Law,
like, is
Lar,
Law
Lar.
Dennis Quaid? And Kadish goes, that's Dennis Quaid.
Didn't look
man.
like
Very young Dennis Quaid. I think it might have been his first movie. I don't know.
You think so?
It was
We
like
probably Google it,
Shelley
find out.
Long, Dennis Quaid. I
It's
just
like,
like,
Ron Perlman in The Quest for Fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
looks like he's 12.
very young.
I do want to ask, is this the only PG-13 movie with like
It's PG.
okay, is this the only PG movie that has like sexual assault in it?
Probably.
Because like there's
Probably.
a scene where
I
basically
doubt it, to be honest.
Ringo Starr roofies the hot cave
With the
chick
berries.
Yeah.
and then tries to spread her legs open.
That whole time I was like, oh,
Oh,
no. I was having such a good time until then.
it was like the 80s. You could get away with shit. Like that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we've
No.
said so
Which-
many times before in the 80s, you just want a woman, you take a woman.
Yeah, bonk her on the head, take her to the cave. Booga booga zook.
The 80s were caveman times.
But
Yeah.
but it was
Mhm.
funny. Like he was like trying to get in there, and then like she put him in like a
Who
leg
planned
lock.
to do that?
Like parting the Red Sea, just
Get in there.
That's literally what he was doing. But then like she'd like put him in a leg lock. She had like these vice leg grips and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But it was funny because like
She cave woman.
Yeah.
well, it was funny because he was always in competition with like the alpha male caveman.
Tonda.
Tonda.
Oh, the
Yeah.
big dude,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. And like whenever like somebody stole like the cave woman, like she'd be in love with them. But then every time Tonda came back, she's like, Tonda.
Well, I like attention too. So
Like the movie. Okay, so I'll tell you the truth on this one, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sorry to say this because I was really hoping that I would have a great time with
Yeah,
it. But about an hour in,
Mhm.
I was like, God, can somebody please speak English for a minute?
oh,
Like,
the Asian guy did.
the Asian guy did, and I was like, "What is happening?" Right? I got confused at that
Yeah.
point. Like I
Yeah.
forgot how to
Yeah,
speak
the,
English.
the Asian caveman was the only one who spoke English.
Fire! And I was like, "What does he say?"
He's like, man,
Shit.
man, that's fucked up. And they were
There's
like,
no- there's no evidence.
Oh.
And the Asian caveman was the only one who had a pet dragon,
Yeah.
aka a lizard.
Oh, I gotta talk. Okay, so that was my favorite part. Was the dinosaurs, like the
I
thick
figured
T-Rex,
it would be.
and they were just like, it's the old school animation. I mean, this almost looked like it was like made in the 30s with the
Uh-huh.
animation
Mhm.
stuff.
yeah.
Glorious. I loved it. It was such a callback to those
It
old
wasn't
school
even
movies.
animation; it was stop motion.
Yeah, stop
Yeah.
motion. Yeah. I loved it though, and I love the part where they threw the pumpkin on the thing's nose, and it
Uh-huh.
got dizzy because it couldn't see it past the pumpkin, and they just fell over and died. And they were like, "Whoa!"
I mean,
But after a while,
and then he ate the caveman at the beginning.
that was great.
That was pretty cool, right?
Yeah, it's great.
Ah, matcha, matcha,
Macho,
matcha, matcha.
I can't with this. This is amazing. I
It looks
love it.
perfect, dude. You do look like a czar, like Attila the Hun.
I know.
You're gonna go
just
take
remember
over somebody's
caveman.
village.
Zug, zug. Zug, zug.
Hey, la.
But you know,
Hey, that's so ugly.
you can always tell when somebody watches this movie because you literally learn how to speak caveman.
Yeah, zug zug.
It's like,
yeah.
ooh,
Ooh.
ooh, ooh,
Gog.
Gunk.
yeah, you know, it's like, ooh,
That's your lesson in caveman from the
Yeah,
Salty Nerd
you're
podcast.
welcome.
Matcha, matcha is dinosaur.
Let me see your caveman speak in the chat, guys.
Alunda is love.
Yeah.
You know,
Or
you know,
Or-
just, you know, whatever. Just means you want to get with that
But-
person.
One of the things that we wanted to talk about this for was because we came up with this idea in our head that we're like, why doesn't Hollywood make caveman movies?
oh, why
anymore?
can't they?
Or why can't they?
Because they can.
Because obviously they would lose their minds if they put something like this on TV
Mhm.
nowadays. Because they're like, wait a
Well,
minute.
I'm
Is
pretty
that
sure.
an unconsenting woman?
When we started talking about like
Whoa.
what that would look like if we had like a politically correct caveman.
Oh God, a politically correct caveman.
I'm pretty
was
sure I
so-
saw this movie on TBS at some point. I'm pretty
on
sure.
TV. Well, yeah, back in the day.
Yeah, back in the 80s.
Listen, things didn't get weird until like 2010.
Yeah.
Then everything became taboo.
Everybody
like
became
literally
prudes.
everything. Yeah. Everybody
It's
became prudes.
ridiculous.
So like we reverted back to our like Protestant days of early American history. We're like,
It's like,
"Ooh,
oh my God.
Can't do
that.
that.
Caveman bonked that cave woman on the head.
can't make jokes like that. That's
Oh my goodness.
that's a bad precedent.
Yeah.
Just switch it.
Just switch it up. Make the females the aggressors.
Yeah, whatever.
Mhm.
You can get away with that today for sure. Yeah.
I mean, Norseman had a woman who raped a bunch of dudes.
God, it was hilarious, dude.
That's true.
You know
That's
what?
very true. She
And
cut
they
off her dick.
canceled it.
They did cancel that TV show, didn't they? That's a glorious TV show, though. Vikings and
you would be so proud of your wife. She was raping and pillaging just like the rest of
just
us.
like the men. Is
Oh,
yeah. Well, the
you
whole
were?
well, Fura was it Fura, right?
Freya.
Freya. The only reason why they let her go on the raid was because she had to prove that she was able to rape somebody. And
Wow.
remember, she
No, because she had to get away from Orm.
I know that, but I'm like, they were like, well, we can't have a woman go with us on this
woman?
raiding trip. That's
That would
not
be really, really
really bad idea.
insensitive.
And then she was like, I can do everything you can do. And they're like, no, you can't. And then she did everything. And she was like,
and then when she make the
the
necklaces,
necklace? Yeah. Listen, guys, go watch Norseman on
Yeah.
Netflix. It's amazing.
You know, it might just be a thing of there just hasn't been that many good caveman movies.
What'd you
that
think
have
about
been
10,000 BC?
I liked it, but I like those kind of movies. It's
Here's a loaded question.
it's got the whole
Strange.
ancient aliens thing going on.
It
though,
does
you know?
kind of have an
It's-
ancient
it's
aliens
weird.
thing doing. I like that movie. It's entertaining as hell. I'm not saying it's good. I'm
mean-
not saying, oh, this is a brilliant cinema.
Clan of the Cave Bear was one of the best
I
times
think
we've ever
That was,
had
a
on
fun,
this
that was a
show.
fun yeah.
I would really like somebody legitimate to buy the rights to that whole series
Mm.
and come out with like a 5-movie series
Yeah.
of the adventures of Ayla. You know, I think that would
so
be
ugly.
that would be a great series of films
Yeah.
Sure.
if they
And it should have been because the books are so popular.
yeah. But you know, I'm looking at ranker.com and this is really telling because you know it's like caveman movies, the best caveman movies. Number 1 is Quest for Fire.
Okay.
I think we have no problem with that. Number 2 is Clan of the Cave Bear.
Yeah.
And then it's a Iceman, which I haven't seen.
Oh.
Encino Man is number 4. Is that
I love that movie.
Encino Man?
That's a fun movie.
Is it a
but-
caveman movie?
Yeah,
he's
it's
a-
Pauly
he's a-
Shore, Brendan Fraser.
Yeah, he's
Oh.
a caveman. And then number 5, the number 5 caveman movie is Caveman, the one we watched today. And upon rewatching this movie after 40 years, this movie kind of sucks.
So 10,000 BC is not on that list at all?
It is, but it's way down there.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, this movie, I kind of wish we hadn't rewatched it because
It ruined it for you?
When I was a kid, this was way dirtier.
I had never seen this before, and I had a great time.
It's a funny
yeah,
movie.
it was a hoot.
It wasn't what I remembered because, you know, I guess I remember the scenes where they're fishing with the women with their legs up in the air and they're sticking the women in the pool. You know,
Awesome. Yeah.
it's like, get that fish. You know, sticking the fish in there and the women are all coming up with fish in their teeth. You're throwing it on the bank.
See, women can help.
They're good. You know, just stuff like that. I thought it was dirty, really dirty when you're 10, 11 years
Right,
old.
yeah.
On
you
a
know?
scale of 1 to 10 on the hoot scale, this is like 5 hoots.
Should I have my kids watch this movie?
No.
No?
No.
Why not?
I mean,
Ayla.
Dad, what is
maybe
he doing to
your
Ayla?
oldest one will be okay.
Yeah.
You'll be all right.
Me won't fuck. No.
You know, they get that weird ice creature, the ice yeti thing at the end.
Yeah.
and-
So do you think can we
If your kids are going to learn about roofing people, let them wait till college.
with berries?
yeah, with red berries.
What do you think it takes to make a good caveman movie?
I don't know. I think it would just need a good story.
Here's a
personally.
loaded question though. Do you consider Apocalypto to be like a caveman movie?
No.
No, it's not pre-human. There
There were no caves.
there was a cave. His wife hid in a cave.
They were really
That was a
they were
pit.
really chatty
It was a pit.
in Apocalypto. There's a lot of subtitles.
Too much talking.
It's like a good caveman movie.
It's like
You-
a silent film.
It's like, you know what the thing was I actually really liked about this movie? There's no subtitles. They speak gibberish the entire time.
Yeah.
But you understand every word that's coming out of their mouth.
Well, every word. I don't know.
Every word
I
that comes
don't
out of their
know, man.
mouth.
Quest
You
for
know what
Fire
they're
was the
saying.
same way, right? It didn't have subtitles, right?
No,
don't
we
think
put
so.
subtitles in it, which made it funnier.
Yeah.
Because she was wafting her pussy juices at this guy, and Ron Paul he couldn't
was
handle it.
Pussy fumes.
Just
I mean,
fumes, so.
5 minutes in, like we just already said, you know, Alunda means I want to, you know,
Yeah.
get with you. Mucha Mucha is a dinosaur.
Uh huh.
You know,
Zug Zug is banging.
Yeah. Ool is
They have
food.
like 30 different words
You know,
for
you have like
doing it.
Mhm.
you have like 15 words, and that's how society goes. You
Yeah.
know, there's a lot of gesturing and stuff. You know, so like I said, a good caveman movie
What
doesn't
about
need
year,
dialogue.
year one with Jack Black?
I haven't actually seen that. Movie.
It's pretty funny, but I
Yeah.
don't know if I consider it. It's technically, I guess, would be a caveman movie, but
That's on this.
it
list.
has
What
like
year was that?
recently Jack Black and that kid from
Recently, within the last 20 years.
I don't remember when
It was,
In-
it was Michael Cera and Jack.
Michael
Black.
Cera, thank you.
And I believe it was directed
2009.
by Egon Spangler.
Year one is number 12 on this ranker.com list.
I like
Yeah.
that movie. It's funny, but it's got like a lot of like biblical parody stuff.
Mhm.
So it's not necessarily like caveman because they like go into cities and they go talk to like
Yeah.
historical people and stuff. But
I don't
Yeah.
know. I just think it's a fun genre, and I think it would be fun to revisit. You know, and
I can't imagine-
and I think those clan books are ripe for being developed into a movie.
What
series.
would your caveman movie look like?
I don't know. It would be somewhere between. It would be somewhere between Planet of the Cave Bear and the one with Ron Perlman in it.
Planet of the Cave
Quest
Bear?
for Fire.
Okay.
Quest for Fire.
Quest for Fire.
Yeah.
I think the last caveman movie that came out was called Alpha. It was about the relationship between man and wolf that eventually became man and dog.
oh, that's cool.
Oh, I would watch that.
I would watch that too. Wait, how
I
did
would
you know about that?
start watching that. I don't know if I would finish it, depending on if
I
it's
remember
good.
when it came out, like there were like posters and trailers for it, but I don't think anybody went to see it.
No way.
I'll look it up right now.
But that's the fun question. Is like why won't Hollywood make these movies anymore?
I think it just lends itself to too much
Male dominance.
you know
Yeah, they're very male centric.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's too masculine.
Yeah, I mean, like,
2018 Alpha.
Really?
Mhm.
Oh, I gotta check that out.
yeah,
Yeah.
me too. I didn't even know that existed.
I didn't even know. Yeah, what happened? Man, we missed it.
I guess so.
We could have reviewed it on
Rated
the podcast.
PG-13
Get out.
with a runtime of 1 hour 36 minutes.
That's the perfect.
That's
movie
the
length.
perfect time.
Perfect time.
Yeah.
Mhm. I'm gonna send this to you guys right now.
Okay, send it.
I'm going to read William Forrest's super chat in a minute, but he did mention the movie Headhunter, which is like a.
Oh yeah, we watched
Mhm.
that.
That's like a Viking movie, though.
Yeah.
Would you
Yeah.
consider that a caveman or Viking movie?
No, that was more medieval.
Yeah.
I got caveman vibes, or not caveman, Viking vibes from that one. It
You
was
know,
good.
I mean, 13th Warrior. They fight the people. Those people live in caves. They were
cave people.
but
Did you guys ever see The Village? M. Night Shyamalan.
I love
Do
that
you
movie.
love that
I
movie?
love, I love that movie.
We've already
I'm
fought
sorry.
My caveman movie would be Caveman, but that.
Really? How
yeah,
so?
like it's now, but we just made a caveman village.
We're just like, we're out.
yeah,
We're done
yeah.
with
And like
society.
the end of the movie is just like, oh shit, it's 2024. Fuck.
Did you see airplanes flying over? Ugh.
Yeah. We could have just been drinking Coca-Cola this whole time.
We got tricked.
Yeah.
What?
There's meat at the store. Ah!
did you? What did you guys think of the supporting cast in Caveman? Like Shelley Long's blind dad. I thought he was pretty funny.
It's good stuff. It's funny, but I'll tell you the truth, man. I kind of zoned out after a while.
You know-
Like when nobody was talking English, and I was kind of like, okay, what's happening now?
The minute the midget guy showed up on screen,
Oh,
I'm like,
yeah.
now I know why Vader likes
Yeah,
it.
dude.
They were trying. They rolled the egg.
It's got the two gay dudes. They were pretty
Yeah.
funny.
They rolled the
Lol
egg
and
up,
Lol or whatever the hell.
and then the egg came back down, and then they rolled it up the other hill.
That's
and
great.
I was like,
That was funny.
Oh, God, how long is this gonna happen for? I don't know. I got fed up with it. And they
And
cracked
it
the egg open,
falls in
and
a
it
little
falls
crater.
into a pit.
in the hot spring,
And then they all
poaches in.
And then they all walk
Ooh,
away with
yeah,
egg
yeah,
like
yeah.
over their shoulder. So
That's
stupid.
good stuff, man.
Anyway,
And my kind of movie. Sometimes
Yeah.
sometimes you just need to watch a movie like that to just kind of like palate cleanse. And
sure.
just don't give a shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's fun. So it's not a great movie. It's a fun movie. I mean, I don't think Ringo Starr was ever going to be a big movie celebrity.
Oh, this
right?
is when they were really trying to make Ringo Starr a
And
thing.
you know, and I'm not sure if it was because of this movie, but I did not know that Barbara Bach and Ringo Starr got married,
Hmm.
Oh.
and they got married a year
Was that
after this
Lana?
movie, and they got married a year after this movie came
That
out.
was Lana?
So they met on the set.
I don't know if they met on the set, but I do know that they were married and they were very happily married, and I think they're still married.
Really.
Yeah.
What?
Oh.
That's cool.
So Barbara Bach and Ringo Starr.
Atuk did.
Atuk
fuck them.
Lana and
did.
Atuk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
None of that Tonda.
He really did.
John
get in there.
Matusak was a
What
badass.
did Cater
That-
say? He really got in there. You know?
Yeah, open those. Yeah, got right in. Yeah.
Let me just get right in there.
But I guess she was like a Bond
Two
girl.
bottles of wine, and he's like, "I'm gonna get in there."
You're spreading her legs apart.
Yeah, we get it, Cater.
Stop
Jesus
doing
Christ.
that, though. Stop doing that.
You don't need to explain
That's
it.
It's like, no, you guys,
Just
you guys don't get it. He had to actually like,
to get in there.
Yeah.
Jesus.
You did.
Jesus, stop.
Wait,
We
good
get
for
it.
Ringo.
No, we do get
Good
it.
for Ringo.
Ringo.
Good for Barbara Bach too. Ringo Starr was a catch, man.
Yeah, man.
And,
Yeah, man.
she was a Bond girl, right? I think I read that.
Really?
Yeah.
Which
Yeah.
movie?
I'm not sure.
Hmm.
I just know she's a Bond girl.
Let us know. If you guys know if she was a Bond girl, let us know in the comments.
I was
Model,
surprised.
supermodel back in the day.
Yeah.
I was surprised about Shelley Long.
That was a weird one. That's
What?
a weird one in this movie.
Okay. I'm
Well, so Shelley Long left Cheers to
Mhm.
start a movie career,
Right.
that didn't really ever take off.
And I
No.
think this was pre-Cheers.
This
if I'm
was
not mistaken.
definitely, this was 81.
Was it
This came out in 81. Cheers started in 82, I think.
really?
Yeah.
Oh, so she had unfinished business.
dun dun dun. Can
Yeah.
somebody remind me, either in the chat or if you guys maybe know, but in the prison movie with Morgan Freeman.
Shawshank?
Yeah, Shawshank Redemption. Thank you. The poster of the chick on the wall. She's in like a caveman outfit.
That was
Rita
Raquel
Hayworth?
Welch.
Oh.
Not Raquel Welch, was it?
It might have been Rita Hayworth. I don't remember.
Who
I'm
knows?
gonna look it up.
Look
right
it
now.
up real quick.
Yeah.
Because that's from a caveman movie. What is that movie?
That wasn't from a Caveman movie.
It wasn't. She was just in loincloth for no reason.
Possibly.
I
Well,
think
what are
it
you
might
talking
have been
about?
Raquel
The
Welch.
poster
then.
in Shawshank
1
Redemption.
million years BC.
That's what that movie is?
I think so. Yeah.
1 million years BC. I've never seen that. See, I need to go watch that.
That's like a 1960.
It is Rita Hayworth.
Yeah, Rita Hayworth.
Yeah.
Okay. I need to check that out. She had this perfectly like feathered hair in the caveman days.
I'm obsessed with Rita Hayworth.
love
If
it.
there's ever occasion for for me to like send that gif of her being like flipping her hair and being like,
Oh.
me?
Scorpion saying it's Raquel Welch.
Yeah.
The
Barbara,
internet says it was Rita Hayworth.
Well, interesting.
the internet says Barbara Bach was in The Spy Who Loved Me.
Oh, it
The
changed.
Spy Who Loved Me.
It
Okay.
changes though. It starts. Andy Dufresne
Are they both in
is
that movie?
shown to stick a picture of Rita Hayworth on the wall.
Yeah.
And then Andy's prison cell the next morning after he's escaped through the hidden tunnel, they take back the picture. So
It's
I mean,
two
it had,
different
been,
pictures.
it had been so long. He substituted
Oh.
that. Yeah, I do remember that. There was
Okay.
he had a
Okay.
thing for redheads.
Hey man,
Bless him.
cavemans too.
Bless him. This is
Cave women.
not a good time for me to be going blonde.
You gonna go back to red?
Yeah, people are. Red is really having a resurgence. God damn it.
Don't be, that means you need to be one of these people that doesn't conform and does
Yeah,
your
you
own
need to
thing.
be
I
above.
never have been a
You need to be
I know.
before the trend,
And I'm
not
gonna be
after
a
the trend.
sheep. I'm
So
gonna
now
be
the
a
trend is
sheep.
red. So now you need to go a different direction.
I really want to be pink.
We'll be pink.
I don't know if you're gonna sell me on that or not.
So good.
Like from Greece, like pink from Greece.
Pink hair, you idiot.
Yeah, pink hair, pink. The chick with pink hair from Greece.
Pinky Tuscadero?
Whatever her name was, I don't
Yeah.
give a shit. Yeah, that chick, the one who went to beauty school.
Feel like
The
I could
beauty school dropout
Beauty
chick.
school
definitely feel like
dropout.
I could pull off pink hair.
Okay, that's what I'm saying.
That's it. We're gonna make a caveman
Like your shirt.
musical.
Like
Oh,
your shirt.
shit, a caveman musical.
Caveman musical. You have
And
drums.
How?
And the songs are all in gibberish.
yeah,
Yeah.
what is the song gonna be?
Da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da. It's like we're gonna sit around a campfire that the lightning just struck.
Yeah, yeah.
We're gonna start going.
Okay. Just tapping on our
Seems
glasses.
like a lot of work.
Yeah, well, that's what they did in the movie. It's like you guys know the scene. Da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, that's kind of a cool, catchy theme too, man. But anyway, good movie. I enjoyed it. I'm gonna give it 3 stars, even though it's not that great. Just nostalgia.
Okay.
So
Jude, how many stars do you give that movie?
I need to think about it for a second.
Sure.
Go to
Kadish.
Kadish.
2.
2?
Really?
I'm gonna say I'm with Kadish. 2.
Okay.
2 for me.
All right. 1 to 5? Scale of 1 to 5?
Yeah.
Okay. I had a hoot with this. It was fun. I was not expecting much. But I thought it was a really fun movie, and they don't make caveman movies anymore. I'm giving this 3.5.
Whoa.
3.5. I took one fuck Lana.
You know,
Alunda.
Which I think is the amount of times he
Alunda
tried to
Lana.
fuck Lana.
Yeah.
I remember I watched this when I was very young, and I remember thinking about how stupid this movie was.
Mhm.
And I hadn't watched it since then. When Vader said that we were going to watch it for his birthday, I was not happy.
I can
He
tell by
had
the
a
look on your
very
face.
sour look on his face
yeah.
for a couple of days.
Oh, listen, I'm gonna make Jude watch a Jason Statham movie, and she's gonna lose her mind.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
no.
All right. That's it for that segment, guys. Go check out Caveman. I think it's available on Amazon for
It's
free.
for
I think
free
it was on
on
Tubi.
Prime. Yeah.
Yeah, if you have Amazon Prime, you have it for free. You can watch it there, or part of your subscription, whatever that means. Or Tubi, you watch it there.
I think so.
Okay. Yeah, check
Yeah,
it
man.
out. It's
Grab
worth
a-
a
grab a
watch.
couple
We watched
beers.
it on Roku TV.
Did you?
Ah,
Grab a
that
couple
was it.
beers. This movie would be great if you're like doing some like edibles.
Well,
be the way to do
I
Not that I condone this, but you
I
know,
don't know.
whatever.
Don't play with fire.
don't know about that, dude, because I was, and I didn't.
All right.
What's the next segment? Is it one frame only?
Yes. It
Yes!
We got anything in the chat we need to let go?
What? Yeah, we do have to. We have a couple of chats here to talk about. Let's see.
Do we need to refresh beverages? Because I feel like
Is it a drinking game?
I'm just going straight Scotch today.
I
But
am not going to do well on this.
okay, we
You
got
should-
we got
yeah.
a $5 super chat from William Forbes while Kadish gets this set up. Happy birthday, Vader.
Thank you.
He says, never heard of this caveman movie. Not a caveman movie, but the film with the guy hunting monsters and mounting their heads was good.
Oh, Headhunter.
Headhunter. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a low budget,
Very low budget. And we,
independent movie.
didn't we contact the actor from that one too?
No, but it was from the filmmaker who brought us Thanksgiving.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, way better movie.
Glorious. All right,
Yeah.
another $5. William Forbes just dropping some dollars on us today.
That's all
Thank
right.
you, sir. What about the time machine? Oh yeah,
Yeah,
with
Morlocks.
Guy Pearce. Yeah, he goes to the future, and humanity is pretty much cave people and the mutant people. That's a weird one. Yeah, that
You know,
was super
the
weird.
Guy Pearce one is a remake.
Yes.
Did
They did the same thing in the original too?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Pretty much. But the remake had a weird thing with like the moon exploding and a bunch of other weird stuff. So
And the final $2 from William Forbes. Episode of Buffy? Question mark. Beer equals cave people. Good beer. Is that a thing?
Mm-hmm.
It is a thing.
No.
Beer bad.
Beer good.
Beer bad.
Beer bad?
Mm-hmm. The
That's the
episode is called Beer Bad.
Wow. I didn't know this. Is it like a legitimate cave people thing?
I don't want to spoil it for you in case you watch it, but they drink a bunch of beer that turns them into cave people.
Whoa.
So I just think cavemen are funny.
Yeah. Well, it didn't.
I mean, come on.
Even in Stargate SG-1, at one point in time, oh shit, what's his name? Oh, the main guy.
Dr. William Jackson?
No.
Kurt Russell.
No, not Kurt Russell. No, the
No,
TV
it's-
show, not the movie.
No, it's MacGyver.
MacGyver. Yeah, whatever his
Yeah,
name
yeah.
is. Richard something.
Richard Dean
Dean
Anderson.
Richard Dean Anderson. He reverted back to a cave person in one episode of Stargate SG-1.
Yeah.
But I can't remember why. Something happened on
It's
a
kind of
planet.
like what Riker did on Star Trek.
Yes. He did, didn't he?
Yeah.
Dude, our sci-fi shows love cave people, don't
That's
they?
because cave people are fun.
They are
Okay,
fun.
guys,
God,
before
dude.
we get started with one frame, I'm going to run to the restroom.
Okay.
Okay, I
Put
probably
the-
I
we
need
got
to
the
kind
group
of do that
shot? Did
We
you
myself.
finish?
have killed the Tito.
Oh man! All right, we're gonna riff.
Vader killed Tito.
We're gonna riff while the producer takes a break.
Okay. Black Cherry Vader.
Black Cherry Vader. Do we want to talk about that now, or just?
I'm
talk
just
about-
saying he
Okay.
killed the Tito.
Oh, okay. So hey guys,
It was
we're
a-
in the fat cam right now. So hey guys,
Epic battle between Black Cherry Vader and Tito. Black Cherry Vader won.
yeah. Well, of course it would. Yeah.
Black Cherry Vader, my stripper name.
Right. Your
Mhm.
stripper name.
Yeah, I guess so.
Happy birthday, buddy.
Thanks, man.
How old are you?
You don't have to tell him that.
You do.
I was gonna reverse it and say,
This is the perfect amount of
For 3 drinks.
yeah
oh my
Perfect.
goodness.
that I made.
I am 54.
54.
Yeah,
All right.
1970.
That's a good year.
I missed the 60s by 9 days.
Hmm.
I kind of wish
I'm
I was.
sorry,
Wait,
born-
you could have been born in 1969.
I know, right?
like a couple of days?
December 31st, 1969 would have been awesome.
That would have been rad.
Yeah, but then my parents would have done the whole combined the birthday thing with Christmas.
Oh, and then you would have missed out.
Yeah, that would have sucked.
So they got screwed because they had a month.
They tried to do that a couple times with the 2-week difference.
Really?
That's some bullshit. That's some
Parents
nonsense.
are like,
It's
listen,
like-
man, I'm not getting this kid gifts. I just
like-
got him something for
I'm
Christmas.
like, what are you talking about? I don't get gifts on my birthday because I already got gifts on Christmas.
Oh man.
My brother's in July. That's some bullshit right there.
Anthony Mark. Anthony Mark, who is your Buffy
My
fan.
Buffy friend.
I
Mhm.
love that episode of Buffy in season 4.
Yeah.
Like he knows what season it is.
I am. I listen to several different Buffy podcasts, and I just listened to I think it's called The Rewatcher, and they just did the Caveman episode. So check that one out, Anthony Mark. I've been trying to get him to watch or to listen to the audio drama, the new one. Have you done that yet, man? I should go this way. Have you done that yet?
Let's see. Dennis Wright, member of the channel. Remember, guys, we have a special live stream happening immediately after this one for members only. It doesn't matter what category of member you're in. It could be the lowest tier, highest tier. You guys get access to the members' content. So
going forward on Tuesdays, the plan is for a 2-hour live stream like we're doing right now.
Yeah.
Which will be followed immediately by a members only hour.
Yeah.
Immediately afterwards. So
Dennis Wright said, Altered States, the dude developed into a caveman, I think. Not sure the cause. I was high watching it. See,
Mhm.
there's something about that and watching caveman movies where you miss
sometimes
out.
you just need to be high when you watch a
Speaking of
movie.
being high, we all went to a comedy show recently.
Oh, yeah.
And one of the bits that he did was about being high. And we all related
Mhm.
on different levels.
Mhm. I related the most to his parental jokes that he was doing about like what it feels like to be a dad
Mhm.
and dealing with kids and stuff like that. It was hilarious. Yeah.
Yeah.
And check out Josh Wolf. Should we say? I don't know if we should say or not. But anyway, Josh Wolf is a great comedian, friend of ours, and he's a Las Vegas local. He's got great skits, great comedy,
He's got a great YouTube channel too.
great YouTube channel, and he's coming out with a special soon, I think, as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm
He's
gonna
got
get
his own special, and he's going to be on Netflix's Netflix as a joke.
nice. Okay, cool. Yeah, check him out. It's good stuff. We got to go to his show for New Year's. It was literally day one.
Yeah. It's New Year's
2024.
Day.
Yeah, it was cool.
Yeah.
Good times. Another $5 super chat from William Forbes. Hey, I got a question for y'all, seasoned drinkers. I'm looking to get into whiskey, but I'm a bitch and
Oh,
need
bless
something
your heart.
smooth. Recommendations. Okay, so if you want something smooth that's not going to put hair on your chest,
Wheat?
Shady Mile.
yeah, the wheat. Is there? Well, this is rye.
This is the rye.
Okay, let me see.
And I've been taking one for the team because I don't mind it.
I don't mind the rye. It's just a little heavier. So if you go
The
to Shady
wheat
Mile,
is easier.
go to caskers.com and get your bottle of Shady Mile with the wheat, 21% wheat, not the rye. The rye is a little hefty, but the wheat's pretty smooth. Alternatively, There's some really good scotches that you could get into. This is the bottle that I'm
Scotch
drinking right now.
is so smooth.
Very
I
smooth.
think Scotch is easier to drink than whiskey.
I agree. Scotch is much easier, especially if you get this double wood, the Balvenie. I don't know how you say it.
Balvenie.
Also, if you go Johnny Walker Blue, that's a very smooth whiskey.
That's a pricey one too.
Yeah,
it's
I
an
don't know that I would
expensive one.
start
Expensive.
off with that.
But, Johnny Walker Blue is the smoothest whiskey.
I think
I've
if you're
ever had.
gonna start drinking whiskey, maybe start off with like if you like flavored drinks, like start off with like the Jameson honey or the Jack honey or the whatever. The flavored versions are a little smoother to start off with to develop a taste for whiskey, and then start delving into your more expensive whiskeys.
What's the question?
If you want to get mean, Old Crow whiskey is the way to go.
Mean?
Mean. In college, anyone who drank Old Crow would get really mean.
I love
start
your
fights.
college
Was this a
stories.
Forbes thing?
Yeah.
I missed this.
He's just asking what kind of whiskey you would suggest for a newbie like him.
Wild turkey.
Don't do that. Don't ask.
That's a bad idea.
Don't ask for advice from Vader on
Yeah.
anything.
As far as Irish whiskey goes,
Happy
I would
birthday.
suggest Tullamore Dew. Tullamore Dew is
Oh,
pretty good.
Tullamore Dew is very tasty.
It's reasonably priced and it's very tasty.
Raise.
I like Jameson.
Oh, phrase. Jameson, really? Yeah, Jameson's fine. I don't have a problem with it. It's good for
Any of the top shelf stuff at like Trader Joe's. They got pretty decent.
But if you're
selection.
looking for like something that's just gonna go for some scotch, get some good scotch. Okay. Are we ready for
what was that Scotch whiskey that not there was one that was really peaty, but there was another one I really liked. I forget what it was.
the heavy peat one or the middle peat one?
That's
the Isle of Skye one. It's out there.
There was one that was really good.
Yeah, it's
and there was
Skye.
one that tasted like dirt.
Yeah, that's the other one. I don't remember the name of it.
What's that one?
This is the one that's
Is that the good one?
yeah. You want
All
some?
right.
Oh, you have a
No,
drink
I'm
already.
good.
All right. Well, the next segment is a drinking game.
Yay!
So,
Perfect segue.
make sure that your glasses are all filled.
Fantastic.
You good?
I'm gonna top it
Yeah.
off. I'm feeling it already. So let's do
No,
this.
you're looking a little cocky over there. Like you're going to do well on this. So I want you to fill up your glass.
Listen, I have no idea what movies he's picked. Are we doing one?
No, we're doing 11.
11? That's not one frame only.
Well, it's one frame from 11
One
movies.
frame only,
One?
11 times.
All right,
do we have a clip?
guys. So wait. So here's the rules.
Okay.
But before we get going, this is our new trivia game. One frame only.
I just give me a
Frame.
silly. One
Frame.
only, please.
So
That was awful.
Wow,
you
that's
should have let me.
terrible.
You should have let me
One
do my
frame
accent,
only.
man. One frame only, Michele.
So here's the game. I show you guys a single frame from a movie.
Okay.
And
Mhm.
from that single frame, you must figure out what the movie is.
Okay.
Now, as a group, you must all agree on what the movie is.
Oh, it's not a
Oh.
buzzer thing. I get it first.
No,
Oh.
it's a group thing.
We have to work
Oh.
together.
Yes, you have to work together.
Teamwork? That's not our strength.
Oh
And
man.
if you get the movie wrong, you have to take a drink.
Okay.
Man.
All right.
So
And-
we're all in this together.
We're all in this together.
yes.
Okay.
And chat can play along, but you guys can't be looking at chat while you're trying to
I
figure
can't.
out what the movie
Can
is.
we do like a phone a friend thing? Like
No.
All right, I'm covering up my chat.
all right,
with my
guys.
phone.
All right.
I cannot see the chat screen.
I want
Okay.
to see your suggestions after the fact, but please comment and let us know what you think. Is this
All
this is
right.
where it's going to be right here?
Yeah, yeah.
We should do the fat cam so everybody can see along with us.
Well, we're actually gonna show it.
Ooh,
Oh.
okay.
Oh, wow, okay.
You
All right.
so fancy.
So here's the first frame.
Oh, that's Black Adam.
Black Adam.
Yeah, Black Adam. for sure.
Easy.
Come on, man.
What do
Oh,
we don't.
Oh, we're gonna drink.
Wait,
we're
the
gonna drink
reward?
anyway.
when do we get to drink?
Yeah, when do we get to drink?
Whenever we want.
Is getting it right good? Can we drink on that?
Good job.
Good job.
Good job. All right. Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
you guys can drink whatever you want, so- but you have to drink.
Perfect.
If you
If
get
we
it wrong.
did
Okay.
get it wrong.
Next.
That was a surprisingly better movie than what I thought it was going to be.
I feel
You
like he's-
shut your mouth.
He's setting us up, so we're like all cocky going
Listen,
in.
man, Pierce Brosnan's character in this movie was great.
He was so underutilized.
He was so good.
so underutilized.
I don't give a shit about The Rock, but the other characters I thought
He
were really
pinned it
good.
on his shoulder. I don't know why. You can't see it in
It's
the
just
camera anymore.
string though now.
Yeah. Well,
What's
yeah,
going on?
You're too high. You're out of camera. You're out of the frame.
You're out
I'm
of your
just-
element,
I'm just trying
Donnie.
to get it out of
You're out of your element.
Oh, you want it out of the way? Yeah, hit the cameras with
I
it.
don't
That's
wanna-
totally fine.
That's not.
You're
That's
driving. Just give it to
Damn
me.
it!
Put it over there, you weirdo.
Put it on the ground.
This is why we normally
Does
do
that work?
edited content. All right. No, it's in the TV. It's fine. It's fine. Leave it. Leave
It's
it.
fine.
Leave it.
It's fine.
Next. What's the next one?
All right, you guys ready to go?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right.
Tetris. Apple TV.
Oh, I agree with you. I concur.
You concur? Vader?
It's the noisiest balloon I've ever seen in my life. Clump, clunk, clunk. I will agree.
Yes.
But I'm not 100%.
You are correct.
All right.
It is Tetris.
I'm just going to drink when we win.
Yeah. Drink win, drink lose. Doesn't matter.
All right.
We're not doing this game right, but that's fine. We're having a good
doing
time.
it wrong.
We're having a great time.
You're playing wrong. My granddaughter would be so mad at me right now. You're playing the game wrong.
No, wait. We drink when we win, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
And we drink when we lose.
Why don't you let me drink when I get it right?
I want to
That's rude.
celebrate.
It's so rude.
Next.
All right, here we go for the next one. You guys ready?
Yep.
Yeah.
Alien. The first one. Sigourney Weaver.
Disagree.
Really?
Ooh, this is hard.
No, bro. Listen, look at the aesthetic.
But it could be like Prometheus or something.
No, it's not Prometheus. Prometheus looks like a polished turd.
Could be like
this is
Alien.
legit.
Either way, I'm gonna get to have a drink.
Look at that projected like 70s vibe.
Yeah, I'm
screen.
getting that.
It's Alien, the first one.
I'll go with Alien. But I don't think you're wrong. I don't think you're.
I'm way better at this movie.
I don't think-
I thought I was.
Okay.
I don't think you're right. But our final answer is Alien.
Final answer is Alien.
Sure.
Don't make me nervous.
It is Alien.
Yes!
Oh,
Good for you.
You're actually really good.
Oh.
Woo!
I'd be 3 drinks in anyway.
Dude, I'm so much better at this game
I'm
than I
gonna drink
thought.
twice because I didn't believe in you.
Okay, cool. Next.
All right, you guys ready for the next one?
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's do it. I'm not giving enough time for the chat to look at these.
Oh,
Oh,
Willow.
Willow.
No, wait.
What's Willow?
No.
Yeah, that's Willow. Willow.
Dakinis.
Yeah. The
Willow.
stupid dakinis.
Out of the way,
I'll go
Peck.
with you.
Yeah,
I'll go
yeah,
with
yeah.
you.
That's
I
Willow.
know I'm right.
I hate that movie, but I've only watched it once.
There's no question.
Wait, we're drinking before you even tell us if we're right or not.
You guys are right. Yeah.
Okay.
Isn't that Lenny and Squiggy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God, I went wrong pipe.
Oh no.
Vodka and wrong hole. Vodka and wrong hole.
Yeah, we got a couple people in the chat who know what they're talking about.
Yeah.
Good job,
Yeah, yeah.
guys. Good job.
Stop looking.
I stole the baby. William
Stupid
Bolton says.
Dakinis.
She stole our black root.
What's up next?
All right, you guys ready for the next
Yeah.
one?
Yeah.
Top Gun Maverick.
Maverick.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Not even a question. Not even a question.
It's probably the first Top Gun.
No,
Yeah.
he's too old. Look at his wrinkles.
Yeah.
He's old.
Yes, you are correct. It is Top Gun Maverick.
I hate that movie.
I'm so good at that.
I hate it. I hate that movie.
I'm just waiting for
Wait.
Vader to cry.
Can we
If
wait?
you-
Can
if
we
you
talk
play-
about that?
If you played the music, I'd start crying.
Dun 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 dun
Yeah.
dun
Stop.
dun
You need to
dun.
stop. You really need to stop. Don't show me a picture of Maverick and Goose. Okay?
Talk to me, Goose.
With the music. It just kills me every time.
He cries, guys.
There is a
Every
trigger.
time he's watching
There's
the
a
movie.
trigger in this movie that makes me sob like a weeping little child.
It's encoded in his Matrix pod.
It's weird. It's Yeah.
That's how his Matrix holders know that he needs maintenance.
Kenny Loggins. It's Kenny Loggins and Goose, man. Yeah.
All right.
Oh,
Next.
All right, you guys ready for the next one?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
This is fun.
This is a blast. Con Air.
Oh yeah, Con Air
Yeah.
for sure.
Cole
Yeah.
Meany in the
Hell
Corvette.
yeah, dude. Do you have any hard ones in this?
Well, oops.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Aliens was the toughest
Oh,
one.
don't test him. We won't be able to drink as much next week.
Yeah, yeah.
We're gonna
Did we
drink
change
whether
the
we win or
rules?
lose.
We get to drink if we win.
Drink, yay!
So I
We were
had,
We get
we win.
rewarded. We're on the reward system.
We're like, fuck your rules. We're gonna do our
We're
own
the,
thing.
we're the alcoholics game. We're gonna drink regardless.
Oh, I lost.
Oh,
Dang.
It turns out
I had a bunch of harder ones lined up, but I was afraid that you guys would get angry that they were too hard.
if it turns out we're wrong,
Do a mix. Do a
we
mix.
also
Yeah.
do a drink.
Yeah. Do a
Cool
mix of like
Meany.
hard and easy. So
That's
what's-
the most important guy in Starfleet history, right?
This
100%.
this game was created by a man who doesn't drink. He was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna make them drink if they get it wrong."
He drinks. He just drinks very sparsely.
He drinks fruity drinks.
Fruity-
What was that piece of shit drink that he had at the comedy show?
We'll talk about it.
It was,
Yeah,
it was called a
members.
gimlet.
Members content.
We'll
We'll talk
talk
about that
about it
one
on the-
time I've
yeah.
seen Kadish drink.
Yeah.
See him
Okay.
drink twice now.
Twice now?
Twice now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. What's next, Kadish? What do we got?
All right, we got another one lined up here.
Star Trek.
Star Trek.
J.J. Abrams.
Yep. JJ.
Yeah.
Kelvin Trek.
Kelvin Trek.
Yeah.
God, I'm so much.
Who's the
better.
mouth breather underneath the bed?
Good stuff. Can we leave that up for a little
God
bit?
damn. I want to bang a green chick so bad, dude.
You can do it. It's in Vegas, buddy.
It's just oh.
There's places you can
What
go.
if I could get a Ukrainian hooker?
There's places
and
you
spray
can
paint
go.
herself green. That'd be
Spray paint.
badass.
Spray paint. They have makeup for
Green.
that.
Yeah.
You gotta like
Whatever.
The
go
first year we
scare
were
Halloween.
dating, I went as that for Halloween, and he went as Kirk.
I really hope my wife isn't watching this. So, can you paint yourself green?
Your wife
please?
does not watch our
No,
show.
she does not.
What a
I
nerd.
wouldn't be doing this show right now if my wife watched our show.
This is Sean says this is why I drink beer and not whiskey. Hey, bro.
Well, this is why you're a
Cheers.
pussy. We're not.
Cheers, like just savage. All right.
What is it with green chicks?
I don't know, dude. I don't know, but I love it.
I think it's something that was instilled in us young from Star Trek, the original series.
Do you think?
Because man, those green chicks in the original series are banging hot too.
Do you think I can get Ashley to dress up like a
Well, I
green
think you could get Ashley to do anything you want. She's probably in the chat.
She
Right now.
probably is.
Maybe.
So she's going to be green when you get home.
Wouldn't that be something?
Kids are going to be at your parents' house. She's just going to be sitting there in a green outfit. Hi. Ooh.
And that's the last we saw of Salt.
That was the last. And then,
And then Salt had another
fourth
kid.
kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
his name Orion.
Orion. Why'd you name your kid Orion? Listen.
Don't ever tell your kid why you named him Orion.
His name is Ryan.
Don't do that to your child.
Yeah, we named him Ryan. Why? Don't ask.
That's because she was green when I planted that seed.
All right.
That's fantastic.
Let's get the next one.
All right, you guys ready for the next?
Yes.
Nobody has a live stream like this.
Mm-mm.
Oh.
Scarface.
Yes.
I'm already drinking.
Yes.
Scarface.
All right.
Yeah,
Clink.
Scarface is correct.
I agree.
Oh my god. I gotta go to
I
dinner.
prefer
want to fuck me,
IPAs.
don't you? You
I
wanna
prefer
fuck me.
IPAs, bro. You like
who said
dipping
that?
your beer in Bigfoot's ball sack? Like,
I
for
like
IPAs.
Sean O'Brien.
Don't
No.
be ashamed.
Beer shame.
Don't be ashamed.
I will. IPAs are gross.
IPAs are like when you go to that Indian food and you got that fucking gross ass goat meat sitting there and a bunch of gross curry.
Dude,
Goat
I
meat
almost-
with
Listen,
IPAs.
just because something is not for you
Oh,
does
no.
not mean
I
that
came
it's
up-
not for anyone.
All
I
right.
designed a t-shirt. I never printed it, but I designed a t-shirt that says Sasquatch IPA. And then the tagline is steeped in Bigfoot's balls. And I'm like, I want to wear that shirt.
Make
need to
that
make-
shirt. I
you need
will
to
wear
make
that
You
shirt.
wear that
I would wear that
Yes.
shirt.
Yeah.
Let's
Would you?
make it?
Okay.
Let's
I
go.
want it in a hoodie. I look forward to it in 4 years.
Listen, we haven't had a new shirt design in probably
That's right.
2 years.
Want me to make the Sasquatch IPA shirt?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, I'll make it.
Let's
Sounds
go.
Okay, cool.
Make it like salty
I don't know if I can brand it without being like stupid and gimmicky.
No, just Sasquatch.
I think it's
IPA.
just Sasquatch IPA steeped in Bigfoot's balls.
Yeah,
it's
great.
perfect. I
I'm still gonna wear it.
okay.
All right,
yeah.
me too.
All right, cool. Make it. I'll buy it. William Forbes. All right, done, sir.
Yeah.
I'll work on it this week.
Did he already pay for it in the
Yeah,
chat?
yeah, well,
Oh,
yeah. I
yeah.
mean, essentially,
Probably.
he's got at
We'll
least
just
$20 in
I
here
wouldn't know
already.
because I'm
Send them
not cheating during this game. I'm not looking at the chat.
All right, guys. So we actually got 3 more left.
Okay.
Let's
Okay.
do it.
And
We're-
these are probably the most difficult.
Okay, I
All
like
right.
this.
Bring
Final.
it.
Oh, we should do like final 5 most difficult ones. Don't do that. All right, let's go.
All right, you guys ready?
I'm excited.
Me too.
Oh shh.
Pineapple Express?
I was thinking Hot Tub Time Machine. No, not Hot Tub. Oh God, he's in so many movies.
Is it Get Shorty too? What's
Maybe
be cool?
Be cool.
Be cool. I don't think
Was he in
Be
that?
Cool.
What's his name? Eric something? I can't remember. He's
Have
from.
we said the name of the movie while we've been
I
spitballing?
don't know if you can cheat like that or not.
I'm not telling.
Ah,
I think we might not get to drink this
Yeah,
time.
I don't know, man.
I'm still gonna drink.
Ugh. I like Get Shorty, but I don't know for sure.
Oh wait, that's Honey Bear. So this is no, I don't think what dude was in that movie.
I don't know.
I think this is Pineapple Express.
I'll go with that.
All right,
I'll go with that.
I'll
It's the best option.
We agree.
We agree.
Pineapple Express. Final answer.
Is it Kadish?
Wrong.
Oh,
Ah!
we're drinking anyway.
Got to drink twice.
Fair enough.
So
This was a full glass when we started. Just for the record.
So this movie is Dolomite Is My Name.
Oh, man. I love that movie.
Did anybody in
Yeah.
the chat have that?
No, I don't think so. Wrong. Lord Thoughts is wrong. We got a new member to the channel though.
Also, Irish,
Goran Fell.
Irish pale ales are delicious.
What is Irish pale ales?
Irish pale
Is that
ales
what-
are right.
IPA stands for? That was Indian pale ale.
No, yeah,
Oh, Irish pale ales
Yeah.
are different. What's
No.
Irish pale ale?
it's a pale ale
Can I try one of those?
from Ireland.
I do like pale ales.
man,
Pale ales are my thing.
IPAs just I like a chewy dark beer,
I do not.
but IPAs do not do it for me. There's so much aftertaste and
Yeah.
nastiness there. It's just like
I love an IPA, but I can only have one because
Yeah.
beer fucks me up.
My
Like
f-
I could drink an entire bottle of vodka and be
Yeah.
like, "Yeah, man, you need a ride home."
my beer of choice is pretty
I
much
don't do that.
it's pretty much any blonde German beer. I'm in.
Yeah.
You give me a
I
hot
like it- I
blonde
like-
German.
So your taste in beer is the
v-
opposite.
of my taste in women. Yes. Yeah.
I like a good Guinness. That's I think it's my favorite.
I've had Guinness. I don't know.
I don't
I'm on the fence.
I don't love stouts. I think stouts are a little too chewy for me, but I love browns and reds.
Can we just start like an alcohol podcast?
Yeah, we
Probably.
absolutely can. That'll be our Thursday experimental stream.
We'd probably get more free booze.
Maybe, yeah. What's the next one?
Next
Katie?
one.
All right, you guys ready? This one's going to be a little bit challenging for you.
Ooh,
Okay.
all right.
It's gonna be like
Still gonna drink.
Oh.
White men can't jump.
Nope.
I was
You know what
just
this
gonna
is?
say
You
that.
know what this is?
Go.
Expendables. When he
Okay.
beats up the boyfriend.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Expendables.
Is that right?
That right there.
Final answer.
That ear right there is your
Yeah.
favorite person, Jason Statham.
That's his ear.
That is correct. This is the Expendables.
How
Yeah.
dare you make me drink to that man?
I remember that scene.
I'm so good at
It's
this
a great
freaking
scene.
game,
You're
dude.
really good at this.
That's
All
where
right.
he goes and beats the
Good
shit
for
out of that
you.
dude to beat up
Yep.
Chris McCarpenter.
Yep.
Yeah.
And he stabs the basketball with the knife.
And she's all, "What do you do?"
And she gets all hot and
Don't
horny.
worry about it. Pow!
Yeah.
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 It's a good movie. I like that movie.
That's the male fantasy right there.
Yeah.
Beat the shit out of some guy who beat the
It
shit out of a
really
girl.
is.
that whole
It
movie
really
is a male
is.
fantasy.
That's why it's awesome.
I know it's great. It's fantastic.
I'm also here.
Do
Please
you have a
continue.
penis?
God, I hope not. You don't want one of those
God,
things.
I hope not. It's like they're a
I'd
hassle.
be unstoppable.
They just like hang there, get in the way of things.
Katie should be like, "Listen, guys, don't fuck with her today, please. This is gonna
Okay.
this is gonna come back on me. So just fucking be cool."
I'm 100%
Be
serious.
cool, man. Be
I'm
cool.
serious right now. I want the chat to remember this. I have a funny story. You have to remind me for the members content because I'll forget by then. But it's I made a complete fool out of myself and just think Star Wars kid. Remember that kid who was like, just think that. Remind me
Star
in the
Wars.
member stream, and I'll tell you the story. All right, continue, Katie. What
What does
happened?
that have to do with me having a penis?
You'll find out.
Ooh.
I'm excited.
You'll
You've
find
got an
out.
erection.
I'm hard right
I
now.
know, me too.
Okay, is this the last one?
This is the last one.
Oh no,
All right.
I've been having so much fun.
So this is for all the marbles. If you guys get this one wrong,
All the marvels?
you lose.
Okay.
Oh no.
It's all or nothing.
No,
We've
I've
gotten
already
one
won.
wrong. out
I've
of
already
10.
won. I have to
We're gonna lose.
spit back in all I've drank.
90% losers.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
hold on.
this is over the top.
Is it really?
I don't know.
I was thinking the Wiz.
I was very confident.
I don't have any idea.
The
It might be
Wizard?
the Wiz.
The Wizard or whatever that.
But that's
freaking
what I
stupid
want. I
movie's
want my
called?
nerd. I want my man cave to look like that.
Yeah, but talk to me, Vader. This is an 80s movie.
Talk to me, Maverick.
Dude,
Talk
I
to me,
don't-
Goose.
I don't know.
This is an
I-
80s
I
movie,
really don't
man.
know.
This arcade game, 80s, blurry, bad quality.
Have we said the name of the movie?
It's okay. So
I mean,
Can we
I'm
narrow
not
it
getting, I'm not
down?
getting a truck stop vibe for the over the top on
no.
this. No. So
What about the Wizard? Or what's that stupid movie called with what's his face in it? One where he traces his little brother around. They go to that freaking arcade thing.
Or the one that he goes inside the machine?
Matrix?
No.
Oh, Tron.
Tron, no, it's not.
Tron.
Definitely not Tron.
No, this is not Tron. I would recognize Tron.
I'm gonna go with Wizards.
I'm gonna go
Bob.
Wizard. I'm gonna go
Wizard?
Wizard.
Wizards.
Yeah.
Wizard.
Wizards.
Wait,
Bob.
wait. Don't answer yet. Cheers.
I'm gonna
That's the
chug
last
it.
one.
I'm chugging anyway.
Okay.
So is Wizard your final answer?
Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah,
Wizards. Yeah.
All right, you are wrong.
No.
No. What was
is it?
it?
The answer is Maximum Overdrive.
Oh, okay. In the truck stop.
Oh yeah.
And I wasn't
The
even
Stephen
here that
King
day.
movie?
Mm-hmm.
Great movie.
Yeah.
Great movie.
Best soundtrack ever.
We made you.
I drank the whole thing.
Good job, buddy.
All
I
right.
have
I'm
So-
down.
a little bit left.
So what did you guys think of One Frame Only?
I thought that
I
was
could
fun.
keep going.
Yeah.
One
Yeah,
frame.
I can
let's
play
keep
that.
doing.
We can
Let's
do it again.
just do this.
We've been doing it for just 2 hours.
Yeah.
Salty nerds play One Frame Only.
Yeah, that's our new segment, guys. Let us know in the comments what you thought about that segment. If you want us to keep doing them, we have another.
Honestly, if you don't like it, I don't care because that was fun.
I love this. I thought it was fun.
it's either going to be that or Dad Joke Chicken, or maybe we'll do like a one each
We're
week.
gonna
or
have
something
a
like that.
variety. Of
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
for sure.
going to be a little
We're gonna be
different.
juggling.
Yeah, I don't have any skills.
It would be fun if we
Um,
had some like guest people come in and play this with us. sometime.
AC/DC soundtrack. Yes,
Oh,
that's
it's
the
a
one.
great
Yes.
soundtrack. Who
Yeah.
made
It was a
it?
fantastic soundtrack for
Mhm.
that movie. That's the one where Stephen King got super coked up and went
And
to
directed
an
it
went
himself.
went to an AC/DC concert and was like, "Listen, guys, you got to do
Yeah.
the soundtrack to my movie."
Listen,
Nerdy Neo said
it's
you
gonna be
need to
amazing.
leave
Yeah.
this-
I'm directing my own movie
Yeah.
this time. Did you want some?
Nerdy Neo says you need to leave the picture on the screen longer for the chat.
Okay,
So
Oh,
that's
okay.
good to know.
noted. I love constructive criticism.
Yeah, I do too.
Thank you, sir. William Forbes says, "Awesome segment. I'm definitely a fan. Perfect,
Man,
Okay,
I
great.
love that Forbes guy.
dude. Forbes is the man."
I would totally
Yeah.
like massage his neck if he was here.
Okay, you're drinking too much.
I love you, man.
One hand
Next.
or two? You're gonna two hand him?
Two-
Forbes, you got a
two-hand.
two-hand neck
Getting,
massage.
getting
Come
the
in.
thumbs in there, right behind the neck, where like
Wow.
you really relieve the
Listen,
pressure. Right
if
there.
he shows up at the Nerdrotic meetup and you don't give him a
God
massage,
damn, dude! I hope he shows up at the Nerdrotic
it'd be
meetup.
rad,
That'd
wouldn't
be
it?
fantastic.
Take
He'll,
him out to
he'll
dinner.
be like, "Oh, my rheumatoid is acted. I can only
It's
I can
true.
only elbows
Listen,
you."
that is not an untrue statement. My wife, I had to buy my wife a special fancy massager thing for her face
because you can do it anymore.
because I can't do
I
it
meant
anymore.
to ask you, did
She
she
loves
like
it.
that?
She loves it.
Wow,
So-
fascinating.
You should buy your wife stuff like
He
that.
texted me before Christmas. He was like, "Well, my wife like this."
I do my own home repairs so that I don't spend.
Dude,
a
your
ton of money.
electrical work this week was next level.
Yes.
Next level.
Members content.
You were, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like
I didn't die.
The testosterone in your chat this week was through the roof.
I didn't die.
Yeah, that was next level. I can't do that shit.
You can.
No.
You just don't think you can.
Don't want to.
Listen,
That's why I have friends like you.
I guess I can't really recommend people go do their own home owner stuff.
Yeah.
Next segment, Kadish, what do we got going on?
No super chats that time.
I want to talk to chat.
Do we? I think we read most of
don't
William
know.
Forbes. Let's see. Sorry, guys. We got a happy birthday, Matt Vader.
Hey,
from,
thank you.
Keely Chow.
Thank you very
Member
much.
for 6 months. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Sasquatch. I'll buy it. I will buy. Okay,
the
so
shirt. You got to get that
the
shirt.
shirt.
made.
Yeah.
I do have to
You
get,
cannot go home to your green wife until you make the shirt.
well, I can make it from home, but yeah, okay.
Okay.
I'll hop on the computer
Do
and
it.
I'll
Make it
design the Sasquatch IPA and we'll put it up on our store and you go to saltynerdstore.com and you can buy the shirt.
Yeah.
Give me till the weekend.
You have 24 hours.
No, give me to the weekend. Give me to the weekend and I'll get it up there.
I feel like Wendy is trolling me in the comments.
Why?
She keeps trying to suggest Jason Statham movies for me to watch, and I
Oh,
want you to
yeah.
stop.
No, don't stop.
Desist.
Keep it up.
Do you not want to go watch The Beekeeper with us?
Oh, that looks so stupid. I
He
love it.
attaches somebody to a truck
Yes.
and launches it off an
Listen,
overpass
okay.
Yes.
into a building.
I love watching movies with you guys, and I will watch probably anything with you guys
Okay.
if you just fucking include me.
It has to be a group activity.
All right.
But
Hey.
if you assign me a Statham movie to watch just with him while he's gonna be on his fucking phone the entire time, no.
All right.
Also, she says she's a rum girl. No.
What?
And also a sour beer girl.
Mm.
No. No.
Hey, I got a
Didn't you
question.
just say don't
What's
beer
a-
shame?
What's a sour beer?
Is it like a sourdough bread beer?
it's, no, it's like fruity, but
Oh.
like when fruit has turned.
Ugh.
So, like, I haven't had a red beer in years, but
love red
I
beers.
liked them.
Yeah.
I kind of want one.
Red beers are great.
But you ever had a red beer?
No. What is a red beer?
It's tomato juice and beer.
No,
Ooh.
it's not.
Wait, hold on,
No,
hold
it's
on.
not.
Yes,
Hold on,
no,
hold
it's
on,
not.
hold on.
Yes, it is.
No, it's
That's-
not.
It's
I have a-
V8 and beer.
I have a lot of friends and a lot of family who are Latin,
Yeah.
Mexican, and they mix the tomato juice with the beer
Yeah.
with a little bit of seasoning on
That's
it.
a red beer.
That is
hits.
not what,
What-
that is.
what is- what do you
That's,
call it?
I think that's a michelado or something.
Yeah.
That's what I.
It's
that's
not
what,
a red beer.
That's what I've
Modelo-
always.
Red
Modelo?
beer is basically an ale, but it is a red ale.
No, you do
No.
Modelo with some seasoned tomato sauce.
To me, a red beer
And then
is,
some
is
salt?
tomato
God
juice
damn
mixed
it,
with beer.
no.
I mean, there's a lot of ways.
Have
to
you
get
ever
drunk,
have you
Judy.
ever had tomato juice and beer?
No.
Okay, well you're going to.
I refuse.
All right, you're going.
This,
to.
this,
What do you
this
mean you
is-
refuse?
This
Wow.
is going to be like Vader's
Whoa.
Choice
No,
again,
no, no,
where
no,
it's like
no.
we have to watch a cartoon and
No,
Jason Statham
have
and you
I-
have to drink
have I
a
ever made-
tomato juice beer.
Okay, that's a hell week
This
for
is
Jude.
torture, Jude.
Hell week for
We-
Jude. Red beers, cartoons. That's.
Write it down.
I don't need to. It's right here.
You're old as hell. You're not going to
Oh,
remember.
You guys need to come to Europe for a beer. I went to Scotland and had beer. Does that count? You guys have just had like Heineken bars all over the place.
Heineken bars.
I'm telling you, dude. Every airport, every place I went was just like Heineken.
Oh, like a bar.
Yeah.
I thought you meant like you could eat like a cereal bar, but it was like Heineken. And I was like, tell me more.
What? Anyway, we got our next segment to go through. What's on the list here, Mr. Kadish?
Yeah, so our next segment here has to do with trending news item.
Oh boy.
And it's basically we're going to be talking about Marvel's latest TV extravaganza, Echo.
Let's talk about beer for a minute. Because you know what I don't give a shit about? The next Marvel project. I'm sorry, guys. I'm checked out, man. I'm so checked out of Marvel. I've tried. I've been like, yeah, let's watch Loki and WandaVision and Captain America and all this bullshit that's come out. And it's so bad. I'm like, I'm out, dude.
Have you tried to
don't-
rewatch anything recently?
Like
Like,
the- like the old stuff?
in the last 6 months, have you tried to like Marvel rewatch anything?
No.
I can't say for sure, but I do have a plan to roll out the Marvel MCU to my oldest son.
Okay.
Because he's at that age
Yeah.
now where it's like
Well,
prime.
just don't go past phase 3.
Endgame. Yeah. Once you get past Endgame, you're done. Like, just
So-
stop.
Yeah.
I did the same thing with my son.
Right.
He watches a lot of YouTube videos and they reference a lot of different
Sure,
stuff
sure,
from
sure.
pop culture. And they were referencing Loki. And I was like, do you know who Loki is? And he was like, yeah, he's the and he knew who Loki was.
Like the real Loki, like God of Mischief
So-
from the Viking world.
He was
or-
like, he's the god of tricks. He was the trickster god of mischief. Roughly,
Yeah.
he knew who he was. And I was
Okay.
like, oh, well, there's a show. Do you want to watch the show? And we got about what are the shows, like 30 minutes, 40 minutes?
Yeah.
We got about 12 minutes in. He was like, I'm going upstairs.
So my understanding is Echo is a show based on a character that was introduced in Hawkeye, which was a show that nobody watched. And this chick, she can't hear.
So the actress,
that it?
the actress herself is an amputee. She's missing a leg,
Oh,
and she's also deaf, and she's Native American.
oh my God.
The character in the comics was none of that. And her superpower in the comics was that she could mimic anyone's fighting style. And so she could go toe to toe with like
Sounds great for an
Daredevil
amputee.
or like whatever.
You know what I have? I have some reservations for this.
That's a dad joke. Right there.
I have some reservations about this show. I just killed Jude. I can, and I did.
You know, for the past 4 years, we were like, we can't do our show live because we have to cut some shit out sometimes.
It is very funny, but you can't say
We're talking feather, not dot, right?
Correct. Correct.
Okay,
Yeah.
good. I just want to make sure. that we're
Otherwise
good.
known as indigenous.
Indigenous.
Well, guys, it's been really nice knowing you. Thank you so much for supporting the show.
It's been a hell of a ride, folks.
Well, okay. So here's the thing about Echo.
Here's the thing about Echo.
So she was introduced in Hawkeye, which was a pretty good show. in
That
my
nobody
opinion.
watched.
Well, I watched it. I
Really?
enjoyed it, yeah. Well,
You did?
I watch
Wow.
everything Jeremy Renner's in. So, so she was kind of like this minor like gang member who was just really good at fighting. And then Marvel decided to give her her own show because they wanted to check all these boxes with
Check
like
some boxes.
yeah.
She was so good at fighting.
So good.
But she's Native American, she's a woman, she's deaf, she's an amputee.
She's deaf too?
Yeah,
Wait, the
How
actress
many-
is
wait,
actually deaf?
how
Yes.
many
I thought you said the
boxes?
character was deaf.
How many
both
boxes?
are.
How many boxes does this check
I'm sorry.
All
does
of
this
My-
check off?
all of them.
Wow. She's
probably
she a lesbian? Is she a lesbian too?
99%.
Is
sure.
it like questionable what she is? Oh my god.
She was dying,
She's like got every job in the universe. She's qualified for.
especially with Disney.
So
Oh my
like, you want to be
Lord.
the new Moana? Go for it.
this actress whose only other role had been in a high school play before she got cast in the Marvel.
Fine.
What, like South
Great.
Pacific or something?
Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
So she
Well,
was
wash that
she was
man right
cast
out of my
because number one, she's indigenous.
Ooh,
Uh-huh.
Number two, she's actually deaf.
Perfect.
And
Oh
they
my
turned the
God.
character deaf because she was deaf. And she was also an amputee, so they had the character lose a leg to reflect the actual actress.
Jude's gonna lose
And-
his shit.
And they changed her superpower in the show because they said the creators of the show said that the superpower of the comic book character she was based on was quote unquote lame.
I'm out.
I can't.
You can't say that.
She's blind, deaf, and this is Helen
Take
Keller.
your balloon.
It's Helen Keller of the series. Is that what it is?
Well, she's not blind.
Oh.
But she's an amputee. So, you know,
She's just missing one of her legs.
What's one leg?
Yeah, one leg.
Judy, okay? No,
Oh.
Jude's done. Jude's done.
Oh,
So-
Marvel, how far you've fallen.
So basically, they shot an 8-episode series based around this character.
There's only 5.
No. Originally, they shot an 8-episode series.
Okay.
It got
Okay.
greenlit.
And the people who made this show were so about the virtue signaling that the show was basically unwatchable.
Oh my God.
And during the strikes, Kevin Feige previewed this thing and said, "We can't release this." It is-
Kevin Feige said that?
Yeah, Kevin Feige. He watched all 8 episodes and he was like, "This is the
He
worst."
was like, listen, I put in my Ghostbusters 2016 time. I get to say. No.
Jesus Christ.
So Kevin Feige's like, "We gotta." Well, they were trying to figure out what to do with it. Originally, they were like, "We can fix it in post. We can go in and like re-edit stuff."
Can
That's a Kadish answer. Well, we can fix it in post.
It's fine. It's fine, you guys.
But-
We're very drunk. I'll fix it.
When they got into the editing room, they figured out that they needed to do reshoots. And so they reshot the entire series into a 5-episode season instead of a 8-episode season. And even then,
That'll fix it.
Yeah, chop it up even more.
It's fine now.
Does that trigger her
Oh.
if they chop things off and they're like, oh,
Why would you say
don't do
that?
that.
It's okay. She can't hear it.
I don't even know what to say about this show, man.
well, I'm not done. So
I'm upset at myself.
Her superhero power is that she can mimic other people's powers.
Just
that was the comic book version of her superpowers. They changed her superpowers in the TV show.
Okay.
I don't know what they changed.
Listen, the member stream is going to be legit. If you're not a member already, sign up because we're going to have some fun in a minute. Because we can say some shit that we can't say right now.
I can say more than I have reservations.
So they reshot the entire series, right? And then they decided that after they reshot everything,
The whole thing.
Oh my God.
and because they were doing it on a reshoot budget, they could only do 5 episodes instead of 8. And even then, after they reshot the whole thing, they were like, "We couldn't fix this turd. This is still almost unreleasable." But what they did was they decided to drop it all at once to try to just get past it. So basically, tomorrow, all 5 episodes come out.
Oh, good. Tomorrow.
I'm not going to watch it.
I don't have Disney Plus anymore.
So
I can't remember the login for the studio. I don't
yeah, so this character that no one cared about, nobody wanted a series about, is dropping the entire season all at once. And it's the first time Disney Plus has done a binge model for a show.
Thank God.
Wait, hear me out.
Because she has an eating disorder?
She has an eating disorder.
What if
I think that's what I got out of that.
What if we watch all of it together?
Well, I mean, it's so
Is it
like
half-hour episodes?
Yeah.
So it's
half
it's
hour,
only 2 hours.
It's only 2 hours long.
Yeah.
We can watch all of it.
Oh no. I
2.5
don't
hours
want
long.
Dude, we can watch the whole thing in 2 hours.
Sorry, I'm sorry. He said binge drop, and I thought eating disorder.
She's binging and purging with her one leg
I'm crying so hard.
on the reservation.
Perfect.
I don't want it.
Oh my God.
So basically, everyone's expecting Echo to be terrible, but what Disney did that was very smart is they cut together a really, really good trailer for the show. And so when they released the trailer, everyone who was kind of poo-pooing it was like, well, maybe it's going to be good. But we have it on very good authority from people behind the scenes that like, yeah, the trailer's a 2-minute long lie about what the show's about.
Yeah.
It's like this trailer is actually pretty good, but what the actual show is not that great.
Yeah, and we hear that the way that she loses her leg in the show is absolutely ridiculous. We hear that it's mostly a very boring show, and nobody asked for this show. Nobody likes this character. They don't know why Marvel decided to move forward with it. But if you watch the promotional material from the people who made this show, like they're talking about having to check their hearing privilege in order to
hearing
privilege in order to make this show.
Podcasts are definitely not her format.
Yes, they learned to sign a couple of stuff because they wanted to.
Well, like legit, yeah. Like if you have to communicate with somebody who's deaf, you got to learn some sign language. That's fine.
It's not that. It's that they wanted to acknowledge that their hearing privilege, and so like they had to figure out how to communicate in ways other than speaking.
I can't. I want to do some things in this microphone right now that I
Do it mentally.
I just can't do.
Do it mentally.
I'm not even my brain is
Members.
saying don't do it.
Members content.
Don't do it.
And
I can't.
this is another Marvel TV show that was executive produced, show ran by a woman.
Oh
Wait.
Where'd you get that?
And as we know, like the last couple of big shows like She-Hulk and like all these other shows
Perfect.
are being run by women.
The Ray movie with
does
Star Wars?
Echo twerk in this movie?
I don't think she does.
It would be empowering if she did.
She
with her
should.
one leg.
She really should.
But basically people are saying that there's like a scene where she gets her costume, which basically looks like very Native American,
oh,
where she does like a bonfire dance or something.
Oh,
a bonfire.
what?
Jesus Christ.
So like
They really leaned into it, huh?
I don't know. I haven't seen it. But the thing is basically from everyone who got like the pre-release like review copies, they're basically saying that it's painfully stereotypical, it's painfully boring, and
Vader.
I already told him.
Stop.
Stop it.
His lip is twitching. Stop.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Stop
Happy
it.
birthday, dear Vader.
I'm
Happy
stopping right
birthday
now.
to you.
but the review embargo went up to
hurts so much.
today. So basically Disney said, hey, critics, all of you who got the pre-release versions to review, you're not allowed to drop it until the day it premieres.
That's always a good sign.
Yeah. So everyone's expecting this to be a complete disaster for Disney. Disney's just hoping to move past it as quickly as possible.
They're going to not talk about it at all.
And this is coming off the heels of the Marvels, which was their biggest box office bomb to date.
pretty
Listen,
smart. Let's put this show out after the biggest bomb
Well,
in
originally it was
MCU
supposed
history.
to come out in December, and they had to push it back even further.
Listen,
I mean, I really did like the fantastic stuff that they put out with this fight that she has with Daredevil in this thing.
Yeah, that was another thing. Is they leaked
incredible.
the fight from Netflix's Daredevil.
It's
So
so
like
bad.
she fights the Netflix version
Yeah.
of Daredevil.
wait, what?
Yeah,
Yeah, dude.
Charlie
it's
Cox
so bad.
shows
Charlie
up.
Cox is in this show
Yeah.
and he gets his ass kicked?
No.
No.
He doesn't get his ass kicked, but there's like a 2-minute long like one-shot action scene with her. And they leaked it on the internet to kind of build up some buzz because a lot of people are saying like, "Oh, it's the best action scene in the
Yeah.
series." But like when you actually break
It's
it
terrible.
down bit by bit, it's one of the worst choreographed action scenes you've ever seen.
If you guys
no.
go back on YouTube and you look at like a Nerdotic, he did a show with an X-Ray Girl and I think it was Mahler maybe or Drinker, I'm not sure.
It's
who.
Mahler and Az.
And Mahler and Az, and they did it in slow motion.
For the Daredevil
And
fight?
with the Daredevil fight, and it makes the scene
So much worse.
from Star Wars look like you know where Rey and Kylo Ren fought the guys.
I'm very familiar. Yeah.
It makes that scene look.
Would you guys like
Next
to
level.
watch it?
Can we without getting in trouble?
Sure. I don't know.
We can watch it without showing it.
Oh,
But
well,
I mean, you guys.
nah,
can see it.
it's fine.
We'll say that's not
just-
going to be cool for the
It's
audience.
just it's out there and
Yeah.
it's bad and it's just this.
Yeah, it's
it's
one of
not
those
good.
things where like you'll see them throw a punch and they'll miss by like this much.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
and then the person like reacts.
Mr. Tickle Trunk says it was from last week's real BBC.
Yeah,
stream.
that's right. That's right.
Okay.
But we fully expect Echo to be a complete disaster, and chances are they'll move on. But what's crazy about it is that the next Marvel show to come out is scheduled to be Agatha.
Oh God, they're it's insane how poorly they're being managed over there. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah, like taking two obscure characters
Mhm.
nobody cares about and giving them their own TV show.
It's almost like they have these things that they need to put out. So let's just get it out and move on. I mean, that's kind of what I'm feeling, right? Is that wrong or?
No, like when there's a review embargo that goes right up to the date of release, basically that means that they're trying to prevent preemptive damage of bad word of mouth. But it is kind of funny because basically, like, from all accounts, the show was unreleasable before the reshoots. And even then, the reshoots sound bad. And all the marketing of this is based around Vincent D'Onofrio's Kingpin, who's a character people actually care about.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And
But
they're-
apparently he doesn't have like a huge role in the show. Neither does Daredevil. Like I think he has that one
you
fight
know,
scene.
you know what would have been a cool show for them for Disney Plus for Marvel to do is they should have done a 8-episode 50 minute per episode show about Kingpin, because they did him wrong in that last whatever show that was. It was the
Hawkeye.
It was the Hawkeye show.
Yeah.
And they need that character to be like the
Well,
Thanos
yeah,
of
they're
the
trying to present him as the
of
Thanos
of the street level, right.
Yeah.
And if they would have done like a Kingpin series or something like that,
Dude.
instead of this bullshit,
Yeah.
that would have been, because Vincent D'Onofrio
He's awesome as
is
that
awesome
character.
as Kingpin.
Dude, savage. Yeah. I love him.
And
But
but they don't want to do what people actually want to see.
It's
They want
funny.
to see this virtue signaling fucking amputee death bullshit. It's
Yeah.
nonsense.
Yeah.
It's
but
crazy.
it's funny when you see Vincent D'Onofrio being interviewed for like the press junket. He's like, "Yeah, I'm an actor, and my job is to
act.
take the script that's given to me and make it work."
Sure, man. Keep it up.
Yeah. Just like I don't understand their
Listen, they're
choices.
doing press for these people. They're getting paid by these people. They're not going to talk trash. I mean, that's like a taboo.
I mean,
Is that not true, though?
No,
You-
I
You're
Yeah,
an
you're paid,
actor.
like,
You
hey.
get a script, and this is in your contract. You have to go do press for it.
But
Yeah.
the implication was that the scripts were all bad, and so he tried to do his best to make them not as bad.
right.
Fair enough.
I totally get that. But man, the people in charge of these IPs of
Yeah.
these they need to start making better decisions.
No, they need to be fired.
They do. They need to be
They need to be
replaced.
like. I know I've watched a bunch of different YouTube channels about like what's happening with Disney and the management style and all this other stuff and Star Wars and Marvel. And it's all going to hell. It's not going to change until the whole thing is rooted out and
Mhm.
replaced with people who are just good at their job.
But they're not going to do it.
It's not going to happen.
We got fucking the Mandalorian coming in as Fantastic Four. What's
Yeah.
that guy's name?
Pedro Pascal.
Pedro Pascal
Pedro
is coming in
Pascal,
as Mr.
yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
They're not learning. They're
No.
they're doubling
They're
down.
doubling down, and they're going to keep
And-
doing it until they all get fired and then get
Yeah.
replaced. That's
It's insane.
so. When I start seeing heads, metaphorically, when I start seeing heads roll at Lucasfilm, then I'll be like, oh, looks like they're going to make some changes. Until then, it's all going to be.
I
The
would
same.
really like to have a Disney Plus subscription, but I can't.
The
I
only
can't do it.
reason I do is because they have an Australian show on there called
You know,
Bluey,
if
and it's
we
awesome.
we need to make just a salty nerd Disney account so we can just
Or-
watch the shit.
I think we have one, but anyway, or like other people need to follow the steps of Ripaverse and start making their own
Making
stuff.
their own shit.
Just
yeah.
start making your own stuff because they're not learning and they're not going to change.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter if you have the budget. It doesn't matter if you're good at what you do and you have a story to tell that's going to be awesome and people want to hear it. Make it. Like we need another round of like the Scorseses and the Spielbergs and just going out there guerrilla style making movies.
Yep.
Like those guys went against the grain. They didn't do the studio thing. They didn't do the thing everybody else did. And they made awesome freaking movies.
I used to think I would like the whole universe building style of filmmaking.
It's good up to a point.
But I'm kind of over it now.
Yeah.
It's
Because
like,
it got overused.
Yeah.
Because then
really
DC
did.
was like, "Whoa, you had to do the same
Well, we
thing."
got the John Wick universe. And we got this universe.
Just calm down.
and
Just
we
make,
got the
just make a good
fucking
movie. Yeah.
Powderpuff Girls universe. And it's just like,
First
nah.
of all, it's Powerpuff.
Yeah.
I'm drinking.
Look,
vodka.
you do not talk shit about Bubbles, okay?
It's
She's my girl.
Whatever.
Or Buttercup.
But okay.
Buttercup
okay.
can shove it, okay?
She is the redhead. You better stand down.
No.
Isn't it about time for a members only chat?
Yeah, we're getting there.
Isn't it?
Um,
I'm about over
In
this
that direction, I do want to shout out Mr. Tickle Trunk for gifting 5
Nice.
Salty Nerd podcast memberships, which means 5 new people get access to the hour-long live stream for members only that is going to be happening in the next few seconds, minutes, whatever.
I'm really happy 2024 is here.
Why?
And I'm just because I'm ready to go. I'm ready to start
Ready to do
making
some shit?
content again. Yeah,
Let's do some stuff.
I feel like December was weird
Well, December
because we didn't do shit in December.
Okay,
I feel like
Our
because-
producer was very distracted.
I get it. I'm
his
not upset.
nuptials.
I know you guys. We had to get through the wedding and all this stuff, and we always take at least a week off in December.
We had
It just I feel like we haven't been in
double
this.
shit going on
Yeah,
this
I
year.
feel
Alex
like-
wasn't editing anything.
Yeah, I haven't been.
didn't do
I haven't been
shit.
in the studio in 3 months because I've been hurting every fucking day.
Yeah,
But
this
that's-
is legit our first day back.
yeah.
So we're a little loosey goosey.
Little
We're having some
loosey-goosey.
fun. I dig it. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching the live stream. Really appreciate it. If you are a member, you get access and to the live stream that's going to be happening directly after this one. It's an extra hour long.
And T minus 60 seconds ago.
Whatever happened. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's 4:01. So we went a little long, but that's okay. So consider supporting the channel, become a member. You guys get extra content, extra hour live streams. Plus, who knows what we might come up with that we're just going to be like, hey, the members should watch this because this is ridiculous.
We're really wasted,
Um,
so it could go off the rails.
It could go off the rails. Yeah.
We might like talk about some stuff from the reservation. It might be really good. So,
Anyway, shout out to William Forbes for all the amazing super chats. JT from the late night with Cap. We've got a new member, Gorin. I don't know how to say that with the double A. F-A.
Theof?
Feel.
Theof?
What's the A with the
I-
little
I-
umlaut thing?
The
on top?
umlaut thing, I don't know
Umlaut.
what an umlaut does, dude.
It
I
makes it
passed
like
it.
a
I barely
like
passed that.
Oystein Martinson. Oystein is the O with the
Oystein.
little umlaut on top of it.
All right.
So it makes it a hard
It
pronunciation.
makes it like a.
Yeah.
Eh.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna go. Thank you
Ugh.
guys so much for watching the live stream. Let us know what you think of the new content. How you feel about us changing things up.
And also, so next Tuesday, hopefully we're going to be doing our new time.
Yes.
At noon
Yes.
Pacific,
Yes.
3 Eastern. But for those of you out there who are members who want to watch the stream, so as soon as this stream ends, it's going to forward you to the member stream, and we're going to try to start it up right away, so you won't have long to wait. But if we're not up by the time you get redirected there, just hang out. We'll start it up as soon as we can.
We'll be there. Thank you guys. Have a great week.
See you next
Stay
Tuesday.
salty, my friends. We will see you next Tuesday.